Twitch, YouTube, what is happening, y'all? Happy Sunday. We are back with another speed run attempt. So, as we wait for people to come in, been a long week, had a lot of filming offline, still going through with that other challenge run that I am attempting to finish. Hopefully just another few days on that, but once again, that is the thing stopping me from going back to the run that we were previously live streaming. Plus, on top of that, Jess, AJ, what is going on? McHenry and Chad. Today, we are going to continue practicing the speedrun because a lot has changed with patch 1.2, and I wanted to test it. First, we'll go through all the patch notes and see what stuff will affect us in the early game. So we're going to do the same thing from the start all the way to Gutenberg. We're going to try to keep it under 3 hours, but I have a feeling it's going to be a little bit more difficult until I test a little bit more, because quite a few things have come around with patch 1.2 that will make it more challenging. They have re-randomized some of the loot, or they've replaced some of the high loot that you have. They've also added the barber mode. They've made a couple of the fights a little bit more difficult. They've made stealth harder. Like, there's a lot of small things that add up. In a normal game, not so much. In a speed run, they make a huge difference. One that comes right off the top of my head, which I'm curious if they have a patch note on, is when you're testing the guns for the first time with Father Godwin, they moved the targets much closer, but now it's 5 shots instead of 3. So that's 2 extra times you have to reload this rifle and fire it. So for a speed run where milliseconds matter, that adds about 30 to 45 seconds to the run that wasn't there previously. So we'll start off with the patch notes, and we'll go from there as people filter in. Hope everyone has been doing well. Oh, the other thing, so I am on the team that's doing the hardcore testing. I got the email, so I can't say anything else about it, so don't ask me questions about it. There's a, an NDA like feel around it. We're not allowed to say anything. We're allowed to say whether we got it or we didn't, which I have, but outside of that, I can't talk about it at all. I can only speculate. So please don't ask, because the answer will be the same as I don't know or I cannot say. Let's see. So let's get these patch notes out in front of us on the screen. Let me switch over to the display capture. And let's see what's going to affect us in this. So obviously, the most obvious thing with patch 1.2 is going to be the barber feature. Unfortunately, not really going to be able to showcase it in a speed run. We don't have time to go off to the side and get a haircut, but it is new. I have looked at quite a few of them. They're pretty interesting. There's definitely a lot more variety than there was in the first game, along with a bunch of beards. See, Rufio, wanted to personally thank you for KCD Vids, such a great channel, by far criminally underrated. Just waiting for me to blow up. Yeah, you and me both, Rufio. Well, I appreciate the kind words. Thank you very much. I'm glad you found it helpful, and hope to continue living up to the high standards that I have so far set. So, starting off here with features, the achievements. Now, I'm somewhat of an achievement master, right? The Lord Taketh Away, I know that one. The Lord Taketh Away is when you lose 10,000 Groschen. That one makes sense. The Close One achievement, I'm going to go out and say there is no Close One achievement. I know that 100% because I've unlocked all of them multiple times, especially for testing. So Close One is something that's either going to be part of Hardcore, or it's going to be part of one of the other DLCs, because I can confirm with 100% certainty. So one of two things happen. They either put this in and it's going to be associated with a DLC or another patch that they have, or they mistyped this one because Yeah, there is no close one right now. Who's taking away the groschen? So you, in theory, you should either be able to get it taken away by guards or by bandits. You have to lose 10,000 groschen. So when bandits hold you up and you have over 10,000 groschen on your person, you have to surrender to them and you lose the 10,000, or you build up a bounty in a town of 10,000 groschen or more and pay your way out of it. So that's what's considered losing the groschen. So fix the issue where the achievement will sometimes unlock without meeting its conditions. I had a separate effect where I did meet the conditions and it didn't unlock. So I don't know, maybe they need to go back and rework one. But that's something to keep an eye on, because close one doesn't make sense to me. For alchemy, not really. Archery range, not really anything. Like I said, I'm just going through right now to see what would affect our speedrun. As far as balancing, how quickly food goes bad, armor durability, no. Stealth items, rebalancing, that could play a role. Influence the item's quality, okay. Blacksmithing, carts, not really. So the other thing that I noticed, it seems like they did a lot of rebalancing on the Zishka fight. He is a lot more prone. Again, on a normal playthrough, it doesn't seem like it's as big of an issue, but it seems like on like a speed run, he is so much more prone and does so much more damage with master strikes. That's going to slow us down a good bit. When I tried to go through it like a level 6 character, basically a speedrun character, I died probably about 5 or 6 times, whereas before I was just able to just fucking knock him down. But now he's a lot more patient, and basically 1 or 2 master strikes and he fucking murders you. And you got to redo that whole thing. So that might slow us down. Adjust the limits of free look. Fix the issue of disarming that we're supposed to die from a clinch attack. Okay. So these are just general kind of fixes. I'm looking for more specific ones. See, cutscenes, daily life, improve the animations of NPCs sweeping, not so much. Door to player's room now remains open. What if you fist him like Runt? No, that's not going to be the fastest way. Yeah, I did catch part of Luke Dale's 24-hour stream. Pretty crazy. I don't know if I could do a 24-hour stream. One, because my wife would absolutely go ballistic if I told her I was going to stream for 24 fucking straight hours. And 2, I would have to work around my work schedule so much that's just, it's not feasible. If you guys are looking forward to a Griff 24-hour stream, don't hold your breath. I'll tell you what, we'll do a just to be fair, when I hit 100,000 followers or 100,000 subscribers, I'll do the same thing. The problem is he did that in like record time. He started streaming like 3 months ago and he blew by everybody. So there you go. Something to look forward to in the next 3 to 4 years when I hit 100,000, if it ever happens. So if you're watching right now and you're not subscribed and you want to see me with bags under my eyes and bloodshot eyes and going fucking insane, make sure you sub right now, and I'll do a 24-hour stream and at the 100,000. Get a Bane potion right before that fight. Not anywhere that makes sense. Because we don't go to the Nomad camp, and I believe Aranka is the one that has the Bane potion, so nowhere that would be on the route that we currently have. And nowhere that I know that we can loot it from. Just started watching the stream. Where in the video can I get help with? Is there any video? Yeah, just look at my entire channel, Seahawk. That's pretty much dedicated to just help with KCD 1 and 2. 50,000 accounts real quick. Well, there you go. It's just going to be AJ1, AJ2, all the way up to AJ 50,000. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. It just, the only problem is you got to stay logged into all of them and keep watching my shit. Otherwise, I'm going to be real upset when I have 100,000 subscribers and like my videos are getting like 1,000 views. Sad to see. So photo mode, I'm still not really seeing anything. Like I said, it's just a few things that I've noticed as I've been playing with patch 1.2. Rebalanced XP gain for agility, vitality, specific training. Against all odds. Tendon slicer. Stealth. Created new stealth clothing. Fixed NPC reactions to pebbles being thrown from a different floor. I think that might be one of the issues that I had, because I couldn't get the stupid fucking Taylor and Troskowitz to look away to choke him out, so that slowed me down again. Kind of crazy. It's just for the Groschen and good loot, because I want to get OP. If you watch my starter guide that I have on the channel, that'll get you started with some good loot and some good skills. And then I'm also on Strat Gaming Guides channel if you want like a 20-minute condensed version of that KCD1 starter guide. Then you can watch that one as well. And I have one for KCD2. Both the starter guide on the 20-minute version on Strat Gaming Guides channel and the like 2.5-hour version on mine. So feel free. Let's see. Visuals, not interested. Miscellaneous, numpad key. Okay, you know what? This list is so big that this isn't really actually helping me at all. I'm kind of rambling, so fuck all that. Let's go into what you all paid your hard-earned money for, being $0, to watch me suffer and be in agony. Before we do that, let's go ahead and get the live split up. There we go. Can y'all see that? Yep. Got it up on here. Should be wide enough. Should be. Hey, Private Parties. Thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome. TLD, actually, that is a game that I have considered putting on the channel. I've been this close to putting The Long Dark on the channel. Oh, shit. My camera is zoomed all the way out. Hang on, let me fix that shit. I've still got to go through some of these keybinds and adjust them. Let's go into C and even D. There we go. That's better. No, does not have hardcore yet, but sometime in April it should release for hardcore in KCD 2. Storm. Yes. T, please. What's happening, buddy? How are you doing today? Alrighty, as soon as we begin here, I'm gonna get my counter ready.
Godwin.
Bam. And we're off. Let's go.
Godwin.
I'm genuinely curious if I can do this in under 3 hours again. Okay, I'm gonna go all the way to the left here too, because that asshole will knock me over. Oh shit, someone got him first. One of my other survival, one of my favorite survival games outside of The Long Dark is Green Hell, and I've actually rebought Green Hell on 3 separate platforms, if you can believe it. I bought it on the PlayStation 4, which I play on my PS5. I bought it on my PC, and most recently, I have bought it on my virtual reality, which that one takes some getting used to. That one's by far the weirdest one to play it on. No, I've learned. Godwin is not going to instant die again. I've learned from my mistakes. You know what I'm gonna do? Because I'm gonna run the fuck over this way and let them take the brunt of it. Yeah, nope, nope, nope. Not today. Yeah, we got one of them. 2 hours and 8 minutes? Oh no, you are high, my friend. I am gonna be lucky to get it back in under 3 hours again. Just because of so many changes on the patch that make it more difficult. I'm honestly going to predict a slower time. And if I'm wrong, then it'll be a nice surprise. But yeah, don't be betting the house on me beating that previous record. Come on. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Bam. Bam. First things first. Let's try to knock the ladder down. It won't let me. Got him. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Got the ladder down, and we might need to kill that one last guy before it goes. Oh, yep. Wipe out all enemy reinforcements. Hit him. Yes. All right. Well, that's already about half the time that it took last time because Godwin didn't die this time. Ooh. Here we go. I'm feeling good. For now. Don't mark this as the moment before fucking disaster strikes. But so far,
well, Henry,
it's going well.
Adventures that will become the stuff of legends.
I played the Long Dark, but I suck. Yeah, I kind of suck at it too. I love the game, but then again, I mean, I say I suck. So my problem is, and it's the same thing with these games as well. I always go for the hardest difficulty available off the bat. Let me adjust the game volume. I feel like I'm, because the game volume for a speedrun isn't quite as essential. We're not listening for dialogue. Is that a little bit better? Yeah, I always go for the hardest difficulty, so the only game mode I've ever played in the Long Dark has been Interloper. Or when it came out, because I've been playing the Long Dark for a few years, the Misery mode. So that's the only two modes I have experience with. Whenever I played the story mode in the Long Dark, it's always been to the hardest difficulty there. And I've beaten everything in the story, but as far as survival itself, I think my record is on Interloper, maybe 97 days, and I was looking to go for 100. So disappointing. Go to hard. See, that doesn't interest me, because now that I've played Interloper, having guns and everything, I've tried. I did for like 2 days, and I'm like, I can't do this game mode. It's something in my head is the masochistic part of my brain doesn't let me just go to like medium or hard difficulty. I always have to go to the max. Don't know why. Wish I could fix myself, but I can't. 97 is good, yeah, but it's not 100, is it? 97 is the difference between a fail and a pass in my own head. Okay, come on, Oats. Have to get some food. We should be able to pass this unless patch 1.2 fucked that up. No, it didn't. All right, Mutt. Where you at, Muddy? Muddy Putty. Come here. Got the sausage. Now we'll come over here and give Hans our sausage. Just kidding. We're not doing that in the speedrun. Bam, bam, bam. Bam. And they added a bunch of new noises for equipping like weapons and armor. Take the bow over a gun. Same here. I feel like the guns are a little bit unnecessary in the Long Dark.
I'll attack you a few times.
Just they're so loud.
Go ahead.
And a lot harder to aim, in my opinion.
The best you've got. I didn't even work up a sweat.
Oh, you will soon enough. A foe in plate.
You panic and break the lockpick.
Let's see it then.
So
attack properly now.
In my 8 tips and tricks video, I'll show you that you can actually unlock that screen multiple times. So don't just start lockpicking from the very first position that it gives you. You want to make sure that that thing in the center is nice and big.
While you're
because then
attacking,
that's going to be close to the center. Then you try to lockpick, and it should make it a little bit simpler rather than finding somewhere random. And it does work in KCD2 as well. I've tried. Okay, come on, fucking Hans. Attack! Fucker. Just standing here fucking looking in my eyes, man.
That's the way.
Can I incentivize him to attack? Come on. Come on. Come on, you fuck.
Nice.
Go! There we go. No! Oh, you piece of shit. Got a free one, huh?
You've got to make an opening to strike back.
Like Mass Effect difficulties just aren't as fun there. Yeah, that's true. It's the same thing with like, so in my opinion, like a game like Skyrim, right? It's almost less fun to play on Legendary because I don't like the way that they did it. They just, all they did on Skyrim, if you put the difficulty up to Legendary, they just upped the hit points of everything and they made your damage less. So it's not just enemies that have more hit points. It takes you like fucking 50 arrows to kill just a basic deer. You know what I mean? Like, that's not immersive. It's just, that's not the good way to do difficulty sliders. I feel like it just needs to be either the enemies have better armor, they have better AI, better tactics. Like, that's a better way to do difficulty. But just buff, nerfing your damage and buffing everyone else's hit points and damage output, that's not the fun way to do it, in my opinion.
It's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered, where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right. Come on then. Nice.
Oh.
Nice work, Henry.
Oh, what? You weren't holding your sword in that position? There we go.
Nice. All right.
What are we at? 8 minutes? Not terrible.
For Christ's sake. Enough
So I think I found a way to actually cheese him a little bit more as well to make this fight go a little bit faster.
And let's have a wager to spice things up.
I'm just going to try to clinch fuck him the entire time and just push him up into the corner and see if that works.
Fine.
We'll see.
On guard.
Ah! Oh, shit, you fucker. No, let me clinch you. Let me clinch you, fucker. Oh, that's the wrong clinch, too. Nope, that's not the one I wanted to do. I want to do the one from the left. He's blocking now. There we go. Gotta get his stamina down.
Well done.
Like I said, this is all in the name of speed. So, I don't recommend you doing this for a regular playthrough, but maybe. I mean, he also does have a lot of difficulty blocking stab attacks. Come on. See, the problem is this one isn't, like, damage-based, and it would take him so long, you would think that the obvious thing to do would be just to lose this fight. The problem is, a lot of the time, he just stands around, and I'm pretty sure it's, like, the first one to get to, like, 20 hits. That's gonna be the winner. So for us to just stand here and wait for him to hit us 20 friggin' times is gonna take us an in-game week. So it is my opinion that the call here is to beat him. But I'm still working on the most efficient way to do so. And when you do this, I find attacking from the left is the best way to go. Because the one on the right just takes a lot longer. There we go. Yes, that was nice and quick. Oh, jump, jump, jump. Jump out of the... Oh, what? Can I not jump out of the arena? Thank you. Motherfuckers. Little things here and there.
True.
We'll go speech. Once again, that's all in the interest of trying to get pebbles. But then again, if we don't, it's not a big deal because we're powering our way through. We'll go stealth. We'll see if that might help us a little bit later on. And we'll go swords. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. 10 minutes. Can we get out of this tutorial before... Now, a new theory on the faster way to get through this next part. Is it more dangerous? Absolutely. But I think it's faster. So I'll let you know about it now because it's going to get chaotic once we go. So I'm actually going to get discovered by the bandits in this next stealth portion. So not this one, but the next one that we have after we take the hit. The problem is it's a lot more dangerous because once they discover us, they start chasing us. But Hans is actually much faster to get to that next area. I'm hoping it'll work, but something tells me it might slow me down. Really depends on my RNG. So right here, I'm going to sprint for now. And like I said, we're going to let that guy discover us. I'm going to let my stamina recover here so I can sprint away. And as soon as he sees me, now we run. We run, 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 run. Really hoping this works. It sounds like we've got some good distance on them. And given that they all have armor and I don't, we should be able to outrun them in a straight up sprint. The problem is my stamina is so low, I can't run or sprint for as long as they can. So that's going to be where the issues come in. I do have to glance back every now and then just to make sure they're not gaining on me. Maybe do a perfect block. Yeah, see, like this guy here.
What do you want?
My stamina is back.
What the fuck are you?
Okay. Yeah. Oh, what? I can't dodge? See, it's shit like that that pisses me off. I literally hit the perfect dodge button at the right time and it does not register. Just said, fuck you, dude. Which is bullshit, because I was trying to lunge back so I could get some range on him and I could take off. But that is the faster way, which we're after here. Let my stamina recover, and now run. Maybe just don't even stop and turn around to look at him. Dude, that was bullshit, man. That was such bullshit. It just... shit like that pisses me off. Especially when I play it the right way, but the game, I don't know if it's RNG. I don't know if it doesn't allow perfect dodges at this moment. I don't know what that was, but I can tell you it was annoying. I can definitely tell you that.
Stop praying.
Okay, out of stamina. Okay, there we go. That's what should have happened the first time. And it didn't. So now, as soon as Hans is down here, now we just basically have to survive. Because Hans should be right on our heels. And as soon as Hans is down here, this guy's going to disappear. Okay, come on, Hans. Come the fuck on, Hans. Hans, this isn't a fucking joke here.
Come on then.
Come on, dude. Are you serious? Where the... already not off to the greatest start with you motherfucker, dude. You're supposed to run behind me as soon as we get discovered, but he doesn't. I don't get it. Like this patch, it seems to have messed up a few things, because once again, I tested that on the prior patch, and it's like he... Okay. Dude, why is he still just walking? Thank you. Oh my god. Like, no regard, no sort of... Now he's a goddamn rabbit. Look at him. Look at him fucking go. Where was this before? Ah, and we got caught. Dude, remember that giddiness I had about 5 minutes ago? Yeah, that's fucking gone. As soon as the game starts acting like this becomes a grind, and that's exactly where we are already. Fucking 10 minutes into this, 15 minutes in. Okay, so what triggers him to fucking move his ass? Because that's the kind of trigger I'm after. Let me try again. Maybe that was just a botched attempt. Or maybe I didn't stay up high enough for him to trigger to run down to the log. I'm going to go ahead and assume that that was it. That we need to still stay up top for him to go down to the log, because it looked like his icon stopped moving, and I've just confirmed he's definitely at a full sprint. So I don't know what that was all about. Again, this is why we test, I guess, you know? This is why we test. Okay, so here, I'm actually going to stay up here until Hans gets to this point, because this is a stopping point for him, right? Hopefully, he's still sprinting. Come on, fucking Hans. There we go. Now go down to that log. There we go. That's what I'm after. Go, fucker. I can't even swear at you. I'm so upset. Go. Is this game even speedrunnable? I mean, I would say so. I speedran KCD1, so in a sense. Now, is it going to be a 10-minute speedrun? Absolutely not, but, you know, like some of those Mario games, but it is definitely speedrunnable. You can be the fastest player ever. Here we go. Aim for the bushes.
You know the trouble with an advantage.
Oh, what a slowdown. That is so unfortunate. How many attempts was that? 4 in total? So 1. Yeah, I think that was 4 attempts. That's going to slow me down. We should be at realistically about 13 or 14 minutes right now.
It's not so bad.
Not great. Not great.
That'll have to do for now. As long as you're able to talk. As long as you talk.
Hey, Seahawk, we'll see you later. Moose says a cow reset? Yeah.
Henry,
Reset indeed.
what are you staring at?
You have to wait for Hans to show up? Yeah, it's weird. I guess that's like a stopping point where you have to be beside him before he fully goes down to the log, so it's good to know that.
Don't do this to me.
Don't just beeline straight for the log.
We have to go.
We'll have to wait for him up top and then go. Doc, what's happening, buddy? What's up, Doc?
Gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate. Fuck.
No, Tomek, in all the testing that I've so far seen, if anything, it slows it down. They've made stealth a little bit harder. They've increased the difficulty on some of the battles. And they've upped some of the speed checks. So if anything, it's going to be a miracle if I can even hit that 3 hours again, like we did the last time.
Father, listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword. Go into the house.
I think they saw my speed run and they're like, that's cool. Fuck you.
Are you mad?
There is in the village. I'll fix
Because the Zishka fight definitely felt much harder at a low level than it did before. Which again, I completely agree with. It's essentially a mid-game boss battle, so it should be difficult. But it doesn't bode well for a speedrun.
You'll see.
Couldn't sleep, saw I was online, so here you are. Alright, well, maybe this will either put you to sleep or, I don't know, keep you up and give you something to do. One of the two. I'll either bore you to death or entertain you. 50-50 shot. Well, I didn't skip the... You can save like 1 to 2 minutes. You can't skip the free fight with Hans.
Henry, pull yourself together.
As far as I know, you can't skip it. All you can do is, you can bet 0 with him, or you can bet money, but I think no matter what, it's, you have to do it. Let me know if I'm wrong. I'm happy to go back, but I don't think it's skippable.
Link it together. You'll see. You're a warrior.
Like this was survival, like eating. There's quite a few other survival games kind of like this, so we were talking about The Long Dark. That one's survival-based. Green Hell. That one's super interesting. Because, oh, you can give up? Oh, I didn't think about that. Maybe.
Wake up.
Okay. That can be an interesting one. Yeah, I didn't even think of that. Maybe we'll go back at the end and I'll reload that save. Because, yeah, that would be... You're right. That would be a huge time save.
No, we can't stop.
So back to my train of thought. The green hell is actually interesting because you have to not only eat, you have to manage carbohydrates, fats, and protein. So you can't just eat any food and keep your health up. You actually have to find like fruits and veggies for carbohydrates. You have to eat meats to keep up your protein. You have to drink water, and so that one's even more survival based. You never managed to survive? I've been able to do it quite a bit, but I like games like that. Medieval Dynasty, very good as well, but that one's less survival based. That one's more city builder. I haven't ever had any difficulty with the survival elements of Medieval Dynasty, but yes, I do agree. That one is a really good game. Okay, we need to eat from here twice. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go.
True bliss is a full belly.
Can't just eat straight honey and beer like KCD? No, unfortunately not. Not in Green Hell. Well, I guess you can if you want to do like a vegan playthrough.
This will be the weapon used by the bastard who cut up Sir
Okay,
Hans.
and there's actually a little bit of a time skip here. We don't need to talk to Bojena again. We're just going to run straight up. I'm going to go ahead and equip this hunting sword, and we're just going to get these herbs, come back down, and the bandits should already be back. So, found this out in one of the other practices. Estimated time on this run. So, this run, I'm just trying to get to Kenberg. So, hopefully under 3 hours. If we can get from the very start until the end, or at least the end of Trotsky region, in 3 hours, I'll be happy with that. We were able to last time by the skin of our teeth. Literally 59 seconds to go. I don't know if we'll be quite as lucky this time.
Could something have happened at Bojena's?
So the key is going to be to land as much damage as possible off the bat, which that was not enough damage. Oh, Kozlyak, you fucker. Fuck off. Should not have sprinted all that way. My stamina was so low just starting this fight out. Okay, well, Kozlyak is about to run off, I think.
You won't get me.
And we want to keep them in a line like this because you can see that he's unable to attack.
Fuck you.
Oh, come on. Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here, Mikesh, you motherfucker. Thanks for the help, Bojena. Tis but a scratch.
Well, now.
What are you?
No, I don't say. Look, odds, you're
Well, sir, we were and as I'm
where
you were.
promised. There's women and
Now we gotta go through this slow ass... No, I'm not digging up the spade.
Right.
I have my of
And once again, we can't skip this one either. I wish, if there's one thing that I wish, we're going to take this weak saber snap. I wish that they had a way to skip this tutorial. It's so agonizingly slow.
now find the recipe for chamomile decoction.
And I've done this so many times, I'm literally
Back to the bench.
just
and we'll start.
like a robot here. Because I already know it's going to be wine. He's going to say, what did you pour in there? Oh, I poured the wine like the book said. That's... And then for some reason, you got to drop it down into the fucking thing without boiling anything at all.
Glad to hear it.
Like, what's the point of this? What is the point of this right here? There's nothing in the cauldron. We're just going to boil fucking wine. No need to bury. Yeah. You can carry the body out of sight past their speed check, possibly, but it's not going to save time, I don't think. Usually I do a lot better on that fight, and I'm able to get a few hits off, so it's only 1 or 2 hits that we need in the actual battle, but I did like shit there. Should be a way to skip the tutorials, yeah. Who knows, maybe in hardcore mode? Maybe.
Move the cauldron up.
but it's going to take a patch.
Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The
Fuck you,
ones
Bojana.
picked.
Fucking. Okay,
Put them there on
I've
the
already
shelf,
done it. Like,
so you've
come
got them
on.
at hand. All right.
Thank
Let's
you.
get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of
And then
chamomile
this
into the
bitch is
cauldron.
talking, so if you're doing this too quick,
Before
now
you
look,
put
we're
it
going to
on
turn
the
this
flame,
sand glass for no
turn the
reason.
sand glass, so you
And then
know
this
how
bitch is
long
gonna
you're brewing
talk.
it. It's got to be exact.
To the point where we
Every grain
overboil
of
these,
sand
so,
counts.
right?
See?
We're going to drop it
When
down.
the sand has flowed out, that's
We're gonna
one
turn this.
turn. That's
And
how
we
long you
can't
have
lift
to
this thing
boil
up until she's done
chamomile.
talking,
Move
so
the
all these
cauldron to the
fucking
fire
things are going to burn.
and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the
See?
sand runs out,
I can't
take the
lift it up,
cauldron off the fire
so she's
again.
just fucking talking.
Ain't that enough?
There we go.
Take the cauldron off the flames. All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle.
Yeah, blacksmith's tutorial is less annoying. Debatable. It's less annoying, but it's still annoying.
Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil
Yeah,
it
that's why I
anymore.
said the
All you
tutorial
have to
should
do
be here
now
for new
is
players, but you should
count
have a way
it.
to skip it if
Get
you
a
want.
vial and pour it in. Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
There we go.
Here it is. Happy.
This-
All right. Sure.
When you were
Bam. Fuck out of the way, Bojana. And at least like 4 hours. I usually like to go to 6. I think it's at about 11 at night. There we go.
That's then I have
Pavlina.
marks on that. And what? That's what I. Oh, bacon. What's
I just
that one?
thanks.
You're well. Aye, breakfast. And we.
A bit longer without food.
Showing the
Really
others
starts to
at
grow.
breakfast.
Look who's finally up. Good morning.
Of course.
And I'm
The third.
now.
cute.
They come.
I told
What?
it's what, but
Well, I.
What?
Would.
What?
for tap.
What's your opinion of lack of auto brew? I honestly, I don't mind it.
To be we were. I thought.
I felt like auto brew kind of trivialized some of the crafting, and besides, because there's also incentives on how accurate you are and what kind of perks you have.
Your generosity and your healing
I,
art.
me personally, I've always liked the auto brew, or I've always liked the potion making in this, so I like it. But I know that some people will take issue with it. John Doe, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. How you doing today?
God. Oh,
Don't really like the auto brew, yeah.
So we're.
Don't get me wrong, when it was in the game, I would use and abuse the shit out of it, but I'm not one of these people that's up in arms that it's gone. I don't mind that.
food.
It's the kind of guy... I mean, I think so. It's fun to speedrun just because it makes you think about your decisions. Like, how you can solve... Because the game kind of has certain ideas of what level you need to be to partake in certain things, right?
Poor Captain Thomas might
It kind of has its thoughts on what it wants you at. So to find a way to overcome that, I find that interesting.
Lord von Berghoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Maybe I can do something. Let's see. Nope. Can't talk to them. Can't talk to Hans. We have to wait for Catherine.
Sorry to bother.
No choice.
What are you?
I'm not.
Oh, and
We saw. Yes.
I.
And I couple.
I and
Holy shit, wait, hang on. We just passed that?
to get you so you.
All right.
I have never passed that speed check before.
All right. For sure.
And I was just doing it to get some XP.
Scal.
That's pretty incredible.
What's like?
That's true.
So I'm going to go through all of her dialogue
Where can
because I want to build my speech very slightly to get pebbles. And I think by going through here,
Young when Rick.
We'll.
we'll be able to pass that speed check a little bit easier, but I could be wrong.
Young.
Is that?
What?
Where's the?
Second.
I'll go in.
And cut. Here it comes.
Okay,
It happens.
speak to Hans.
I know it did them is
Cam young. Is it? Because.
and well, God, I will.
There's.
I know we.
I'm sick.
Bam, bam, bam. God, my fingers starting to hurt from all this skipping. Get out of the way, Betty.
Greeting. Like I have. Did you? That's good. Ain't got a sup.
I know it might seem like we're wasting a little bit of time, but I think it's going to save us a bit of time by having a horse. So, a couple seconds here. Okay. That is enough. Now, off to these here sacks. Gotta do 3 of them.
What does he do?
You stay silent and then talk to her? That's true. But again, if we stay silent, I don't think it gives us speech XP. We have to physically say something. But I could be mistaken. Maybe staying silent, the strong silent type, is worth something? Something tells me it's not. The way that most of the speech gain in this game goes, same as the first, is each line of dialogue gives you 1 XP. So for example, if you ask them something and they give you the option to take a long response or a short response, the short response will give you less XP because there's less lines of dialogue that get said. Therefore, less XP in the end. So I don't know if staying silent falls in that, because that's 1 extra line of dialogue that Henry doesn't say where he could say something. Now, we are going to need to find a way to quickly get through this fist fight. Doesn't matter if we win or lose, I just need a fast way through it. Most likely getting our ass kicked. There we go, that's all 3. We at 30 minutes. Oh boy, can I get to this wedding in under an hour? Please tell me I can. Okay. Drain my stamina here.
Nice hit.
There we go. Get my ass kicked. Get my ass kicked. Kick my ass. Run into them to drain my stamina. There we go. Now, beat the shit out of me. Come on. Spit on me. Call me a dirty whore. Come on. Get me. Yes. Yes. Ah, I love the abuse. There we go. Oh, shit. I hit stay silent. I'm just going to pick the first option down. Swear. Battle cry gives a small amount. I think eventually, but I mean, we're not going to go through enough battles, I think, to make it worthwhile. Okay. Go through all of her dialogue. That's what she said. Shut up, Michael Scott.
What you don't get?
I'm just going to take advantage of that same Brunswick's armor.
Wow.
Here we go. A whole 5 Groschen. Please tell me this is enough. And tell me more about Tomcat.
How did? Where am I? Oh well.
All right. Off to Tachov. Now, we are going to attempt to steal that horse up there, and if everything goes right, we need to not get a bounty while we do this. So, if we steal like this one here, right by the road, someone's going to notice, but I'm pretty sure we'll be safe if we do it with that far off one. The problem is this motherfucker can't believe he's disrespecting us like this by praying for his dead son. We need to get him to look the other way. As soon as he does, take the horse. Ah, fucking screen. All right. And we cannot get seen, because if someone sees us riding a stolen horse, it's not enough that they just don't see us get on it. We cannot be seen riding it. So that's why I'm going to take a little bit of a wide berth away from the town. Okay, now we beeline straight to Tachov. Please don't run into any wolves, because that will send us right back to before we speak to Bara, because this horse will literally buck us off for next to any reason. So if we run out of stamina with it, see, I'm surprised this hare doesn't make it buck me off. But if we overspur it, if we run into a wolf, if we run out of stamina, this horse will deuce the fuck out. So gotta be careful here from a speed perspective. Okay. It's out of stamina. We'll get it down to a gallop. There is Tachov already. Now see, the people in Tachov shouldn't recognize that this is a stolen horse. It's only the ones in Kroskowitz that will. Go through here. Speak to this dude. Old Radovan. Tutorial number 2.
Furnace is cold now. Give it a practice try. Some things, like swords, are too long to fit in the fire.
Yeah, praying for his dead son is wild. I can't believe it. Why would that guy do such a thing? Just some people, you know, the nerve. It doesn't really matter how we do here. So I am going to heat the ever-living shit out of this. Actually, no, I'm not. I need to actually try to keep it. Okay.
Which is what you want.
Keep it away from being straw, because then it'll cool down faster and it'll help us through this tutorial. Okay. There we go. This isn't sexual in any way.
Now take the hammer and try hitting it a few times.
Can't run out of stamina here, which is very easy to do at the start of the game because our stamina is so low.
That's the sign of a good strike. The more sparks,
So
the better. Also, you can hammer with different degrees of power. A stronger hit will do more, but it'll tire you out faster. Try giving it a few blows, as hard as you can, so I can see how strong you are. That's got a nice ring to it. Of course, if it was all about hitting an anvil with a hammer, any dolt could do it. You've got to hammer the workpiece evenly. One hit next to the other. Very nice.
you know, it might look weird, but the blacksmith is the one watching us do it. So who's really weirder? Us for doing it, or the blacksmith for making eye contact with us the whole time while we do it? We're like petting the sword.
Nice. Now try forging it on both sides. The closer it is to being finished, the more it will take on the shape you want. It'll cool off soon anyway.
There we go. We need it to cool off. If this tip would cool off, that would be nice. There we go. It's starting to. So no matter what we do, there we go. To the forge. Beautiful.
You've got to put it back in the furnace from time to time.
Oh yeah. So it changes not only with the speed that you hammer, but the song will change depending on speed. So you have different songs for different speeds, and then you have different tempos for each song as well. So yeah, there's a lot of mechanics that go into the forging.
The thing is heated up now, so come over to the anvil.
It's his iron, you know. He's like, what do you got there? Okay, now we just got to finish up.
See how it's taking on the right shape? That's how you can tell it's almost finished. Now, I've got a piece of advice for you. Hammer to a rhythm. When I hammer a piece to a
Yeah, I've got a piece of advice for you too. How about you shut the fuck up and let me move on? I know what I'm doing. I just told you I was a blacksmith. Come on, dude. He's still giving me this bull. Not today, Radovan. I ain't got time for your bull today. We're on a speed run, baby. Having an affair, Bo.
Right. It's all that's if you got that.
Okay, what's the whistling for? Once again, going through. I'm really hoping that I see a speech level here.
No. Thanks. You can handle any. Well, you can benefit. This is work at the and you. What now? You're right. You can just you once.
Okay, gotta be careful here because I don't want to do the.
Thanks.
I need a bit more practice. We can just get this one. Oh, main level 7. We've got to be close in speech.
Can I? All right. Time.
Okay, there we go. What's my speech at? What's my speech at? Tell me it's close. Fuck you, guide. Speech is 7, and it's like one more. Okay, I think we're... Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. Fuck. Fuck. Yeah. Okay. Back to Truskowitz. The horse should be back there waiting for us. So essentially, we're just going to run straight back there. We're going to steal that same horse from this same poor family. Hopefully that fucking guy is over his dead son by this point, so he's not over there mourning, depressing all of us. He is not. No one around. And this time we really don't have to worry about getting caught because we're headed straight south. So there is our next destination, is Samin down there. So let's get to it. We can't fast travel there since we haven't discovered it yet, but we should be able to fast travel back to Tachov. Now, once again, we are going to have to rework this strategy for hardcore mode, since hardcore won't have any fast traveling in it. But for now, as far as practice, let's say fast traveling is allowed. How dare he? I know, right? Like I was saying earlier, some people just have no class. Going to his son's grave, just sitting there bothering us, you know? I don't get it. Alright, so I'm going to make a pit stop here. One, we're going to get a Savior Schnapps. It should make it. There we go. And we're going to get a dagger, which is going to help us with some of these stealth kills because these are faster. Weak Savior, thank you. I'm going to equip the dagger. We're going to equip the better hunting sword, get rid of that one, and off we go. Corpse in the Skies, thank you so much for the follow over on Twitch. I appreciate it. The guy in the beginning was shooting his gun upward. Okay, gotta drain stamina once again. Get my ass kicked here. There we go. There we go. Come on. Come on. There we go. Treat me like a dirty hooker. And that is speech. Beautiful. So we should, in theory, be able to get pebbles right now. Get out of the way. I can't bump into any of you. I think that'll kill me. My health is so low. The bumping into someone would actually kill me. Let's see. What is my... Persuasion is 6. Bullshit it is. Add up to the Mystic Arts. Let's go Silver Tongue. I don't know. How the fuck is my persuasion still only 6? Seven. Okay, now we'll be able to pass it. Where's Pebbles? Say the line. Say the words. Pebbles. No. Fucking. No. Okay. I think we said it.
Greetings.
Pebbles.
What do you but that so it
Be reasonable.
Well, so it's maybe I.
Aha, fuck you. Stableman is preparing. Very good. Armor. Oh, what? Ah, it already comes on it. I don't need that saddle. Okay, and we are out of here. I'm going to get some sleep. That's going to let Sir Semin and Gnarly go off on the mission on their own. We don't need to go with them. Instead, I'm going to sleep to recover my health and stamina. Right till about nighttime. Just about as long as I can. And they should come back with the good news. Wait until they return. Which hopefully they have already done so. Come on. Come on. Please tell me they're back. I don't think that they are. Nope. Where the fuck are they? They get back at like midnight?
Don't cause any trouble. Got it?
Oh, I don't have a... Oh god, I don't have a torch, like at all? Fuck me, Freddy. Safrax, thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate it. Well, maybe the move is to just wait until morning time. So I'll wait just a little bit more. And then I'll sleep as much as I can. I don't know if I'm even allowed to sleep anymore. Oh, looks like I can. There we go. That gets my health all the way back up at least. There we go. Yes, that's what I'm after. Now I gotta find out where Gnarly is. Sometimes it kind of glitches and puts him in the middle of fucking nowhere. But this time it looks like he is where he's supposed to be. Sometimes I've seen him out in that town, like in the town of Semin. I've seen him still like on the patrol. Kind of where they find the bandits in the woods. Like some weird fucky shit has happened with Gnarly when I'm supposed to go and speak to him. But today it is functioning as it should. See, like, hang on a sec. Yeah, where the fuck is this dude? Illuminatu. What's happening? Bro has to be tired to sleep that long? I know, right? He's got like low iron or something. Dude, where the fuck is that? Is he just out back chilling? Get out of the fucking way. Like, where is this fucking dude, man? I don't understand. The map marker is showing me somewhere he is not at. We went to the exact location and he wasn't there. Portuguese, sorry my English. Seems alright so far. All good. 100% speedrun, 100% achievements in one playthrough. Safrex, I think you're going to be very excited in about a week and a half or so. That's all I'm going to say. There we go, fucking Gnarly.
Captain. Sorry.
We found it, and you've more than
I will.
Bamski. Off we fuck the Tachov. Above the kitchen? Was he?
Come and hear something you won't.
God bless.
So, I hope. For sure.
Got that.
No,
And some
thanks.
look.
Well,
Look and
yeah.
We're at 50 minutes. The likelihood of us getting to this wedding in under an hour is slim to none. And Slim is on his way out of the building.
With the dead? No. Where can
I know.
Right, in return.
Come and ship it.
Okay, the jaunt I will also put on this Warren Gambison and that. Okay. Now, two things we got to do here in Troskowitz. So I had considered going to that other location for the noble clothing, but that's not going to be the most... Oh, what? Do we have a bounty? Oh, no, we don't. Okay, good. So down here we go.
My God! Where are your clothes?
Shut up, woman. Oh, shit. It's not those, because those, if we rob them, they show up as we could get a bounty, but here, these are free, so we'll take all 10 of those. That'll help us. Oh, no. You're not wearing a pouch. Okay. Got our food up now. This is the part I was having difficulty with, so I'm going to make sure I save. We're going to speak to Betty. That's going to make that sword spawn in. So unless you speak to Betty or something about the hermit, that sword is nowhere to be found, even if you go to the right location. So if we speak to Betty here, that sword has a chance to come in. Ask him about the hermit.
Me?
So not for
But I didn't. I'd like. How do I?
you go and
What do you know?
and there's that.
Olaf, what's happening?
And it was the,
Any nerfs impact the planning? Yes, a couple.
where did
Stealth being harder. And, I feel like some of the encounters are a little bit harder as well. Okay, so right here. Save this part, like this is what I was talking about. So he definitely seems like he doesn't get quite as impacted by this stuff. A dagger equipped! What the fuck? I have it equipped, god damn it. Nope, not today, sir. Tried to break out, did you? Oh no, nobleman, chaperone. I just need the highest charisma stuff. 17, 24, I'll take it. Anything here with higher? No, not really. Okay. Now we just need a jacket. The jacket is honestly the most important part. 19 charisma, that should do. 24 charisma, yes. 26 charisma, whatever. And then just a pair of pants. Let's go ahead and toss all this stuff on. It's 19 charisma. Now I'm going to take it off so we don't get discovered. And now we fuck off to the location. Up there. Get my horse.
Put some clothes on.
Shut up, bitch. I ain't putting shit on. By the way, someone go check on the tailor. They nerfed the fast leveling too? No, they did not. So you can still make a Henry Fox potion and level like no fucking tomorrow.
quick?
In a speed run, not so much. But as far as like what I thought they would do is they would nerf that that Henry Fox, but they did nothing of the sort. I think there would be two ways that would make sense to nerf it. It's either lower the time on which it's effective. So right now, currently, a Henry Fox potion, it ups your skill gain by 50% for up to 2 in-game days, which means essentially, if you make about 10 of them, that's more than enough to get you through the like entirety of a full playthrough. So you can either lower the time that it takes. So maybe it's like for 20 minutes or something. So if you're trying to grind something very specific, you still can. But 2 days is kind of wild to have a buff that ups 50% like that. Or you could lower the skill gain. So like if it's going to be for 2 days. Oh, look. I found a fast way of not only staring at my horse's asshole, but of dismounting. Just clothesline yourself on a fucking tree branch.
That's what I call steel.
Bam. Can we still get to the wedding in under an hour? We're at 56 minutes. It's all going to depend on how quickly I can forge this fucking thing.
Good elf. So I'm back. He's dead. What? No. The herm and the coffer. Ambrose. That's it. Right. Yeah. Wait.
Oh, no! No! No, 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 no. Yeah, smithing failed. My ass it did. I did not mean to do a hunting sword. Thank God. Thank the Lord. Wedding in under an hour? Looks to be... Looks like we're gonna make it. Wish I knew that. I started mid-maxing skills. Yeah. So the other thing, I'll say this while we do this. So, I don't know if anyone's played through the wedding after patch 1.2. But something that I had to reconsider, they made all the guests in there essentials, so you can't attack them like we used to before. But luckily, my little brain that fires with all three little brain cells that I have in there, I was able to find a workaround. So before last week, we just walked in, punched the first guard that we saw.
No one's ever really safe.
Start that big brawl to end the wedding, right? That's the wedding skip. That's no longer available. So you're not going to be able to attack anyone in the wedding. But what you still can do is go over to the cook, steal her shit, and she'll still report you to the guards, and you'll still start this big-ass brawl. So for anyone wondering, when we get into the wedding, why I don't just hit somebody, it was nerfed out with patch 1.2. So I'll show you what we got to do now. You have to make sure that you get caught. Even though now we're just hammering on this fucking thing. I don't really care what the quality of this thing is, honestly. We just need to get it done. So that's probably going to be some dog shit. Oh, there's still a brawl that happens. You have to do it a different way to invoke it. Like, you still break out in a brawl, you just can't punch somebody and break out the brawl. I'll show you. We're literally about to do it. Punch the air, you're able to punch and then quickly turn. Yeah, but it doesn't... no, it doesn't, because that doesn't register as a hit. So... let's get our fancy schmancy gear on. Oh, and the other thing is, we need shoes for some weird reason, even if they're dog shit. I think he wouldn't let me go the last time because I didn't have shoes on. So forge the sword. Go to the wedding now. 1 minute left. We got it in under 1 hour. I told you we could do it. But watch, yeah, so this is something else that slows us down. I forgot. So notice, hang on. So we go over here, we try to punch her, nothing. Try to punch him, nothing. Right? Doesn't count. All right, go over here to the guard, doesn't count. Doesn't let us. But, right? And that's for everyone here. So the way we got to do it, fuck out the way, Sir Semin. I'm going to come in here. Walk around, and we gotta let her see us. We're just gonna take the bacon. There we go. Report us. Report us. What? Fuck. Bitch.
Get out of my way.
Okay. Oh, that's it. Yeah, we have to try to attempt to lockpick.
What are you doing in there? Out.
What? Fucking report me. Thank you, you fucking... there it is. Fuck off out of here and send the guards after me. Yeah, wedding skip is the thing. So if you invoke like a big-ass brawl here, you skip the... Oh, yeah! We still have to survive. No, fuck you. I'm out of here. I'm gonna hide like a fucking coward. Let them all fight down there. Let all the men fight.
You wanna try?
No, I don't. That's why I'm running away. Fuck off. I don't want to try shit. Get away from me. You fucker. There we go. Father Godwin. Yeah, dude, I swear, I'm convinced with how many patches they've done, like, based off my old speedrun, I swear to God, they use that as, like, the guideline for what stuff to patch.
Listen, I want.
Because it definitely feels like they watched and they were like, you know what? That you're right, that is broken. Let's fix that. You wanna skip the wedding by punching a guard? Denied. You wanna stealth out the tailor? Denied. Okay. Gotta be quick here. It's another part that's a bit tricky. And a little bit of RNG involved in this because essentially we just have to hope that we lose the guards on the way up to the scribe, have enough time to choke him out and steal his... get out of the way, bitch. So we just have to keep on moving. Keep on moving. Close the door behind us. Oh, shit, no! Grab his key!
Hey, so it was you.
No, it wasn't me. What are you talking about? It was Patricia. Fuck all of you! No, motherfuckers! Yeah, see, that's what I mean. It's a little bit RNG because most times you can just get by them without an issue, and then every now and then, I'd say 1 out of 5 times, one of them just latches onto you like a fucking leech, and there's not anything you can do. That's where the RNG comes in. Yep, F. Major F. Oh, God, this fucking woman is in the way every time, and it drains my stamina, so I'm not able to sprint as far before I have to recover. Patricia. That's off of a thing. Like, that wasn't me, that was Patricia. That's off of something.
It was you. Halt.
Okay, get out of the fucking way, dude. Get out of the way! Dog. Dog, he's just standing there. Get out of the fucking way. I'll tell you exactly what it's gonna be is I'm gonna fucking run. Just like I did the last time.
I'll deal with that bastard for you.
No, you won't. Get out of the way, bitch! Oh, you fucking... No sense of urgency from any of them.
No fear. I'll take that.
You won't escape punishment.
Yes, I will. Fuck you, guard. You suck at your job. You literally had one job to protect one staircase, and we got by you probably the easiest out of everybody. That guy needs to be fired. All the rest of them did pretty good. That guy sucked.
If you want, unless
No, I need. I heard, so I.
Really? Yes.
I respect.
Bamski!
So I heard.
And we are through. What is that? An hour and 5 minutes? DM! How's life, mate? Missed the last one. Enjoying so far. Had some good laughs. Well, if there's one thing I'm good for, it's providing laughs. Whether it's with me or at my expense, I've yet to know. But I'm glad it's some entertainment. Nonetheless.
Thank you.
When you he's cool and he was
Good to see you, DM.
Thank you.
Proceeds to make it better than the first time. Proceeds to fucking kill me. I talk a lot of shit, and some of the times I'm able to back it up. Most of the times, they make me eat my fucking words. Either that or Griff got lucky. Absolutely. I'm going with the latter. I think I get lucky a lot. So this little time skip thing is still a thing from the first game, where if you just wait momentarily, he'll generally jump to like the next area. There we go. Now if we just wait momentarily once again, he is all done. Get our gear back. Go back and, hey Jess, I want you to watch this. I want you to watch as I trade in pebbles for red herring. Or just herring. Because I don't have time to take this limp-ass fucking horse around with me.
I'm here. I've got so farewell.
So I am 100% taking that horse. Fuck you, Pebbles.
So well. What? Well, and you're well, no, that's the first once you won't and
Kevin, thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate it. And then night and bridal. Also going to drop those as well. Traitor? I don't think so. I think Pebbles betrayed us by being so shit.
Which look. I'm that I get you therefore give her your as it's I'm ready.
There we go. Come here, Herring. There we go. You much better horse than Pebbles ever could be. There we go. This is what a proper horse looks like right here. Instead of that fucking piece of glue that we were riding around on earlier.
It's nice to be out under the open sky.
Oh, Ross is upset with us too. I'm sorry. I was just trying to piss off Jess. I didn't realize we had all Pebbles lovers in here. Bunch of losers.
Fortress in comparison. Von Berghoff certainly knows how to make an impression.
Look, normally, I would stay with Pebbles. For a speed run, the starting stats of Herring are so much better than Pebbles, I have to switch. Like, this is speed run related. She was a gift, exactly. Thank you. Someone's on my side here.
Fuck.
Anthony, someone gets it.
This place makes me
All the rest of these fucking peasants.
I could have croaked it and gone off to join my old man.
So I've tried to skip this again, and I think they did patch it because he just stops in his tracks if we try. So instead of trying to fuck around here again,
well, Pa, I fucked everything up royally, and then
I'm just gonna follow him.
Christ on a stick.
Pebbles is better than the red sucker? No way, not starting out. You're talking about upgraded, and even then, I've said in my video that I prefer Pebbles upgraded than I do red herring. This is speed. Speed and stamina is what you need for a speed run. I have to do that. I have to. It's not a choice.
Thank God.
Okay, come on, fuckface.
Damn it. I need to get my mind on other things and get the feeling I'm living.
Okay, well, here. Do you feel like you're living when I just fast travel over to Troskowitz? I think that was the trigger that we needed to get him to race. Yes! That was it. Griff just needs to get good. Those are fighting words, Jess. I think you need to get good at Spider-Man. I think you're a noob at Spider-Man.
Like us, I'm the Lord. Splendid.
Griffin, the Princess Bride, skipping in the part. Skip. Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Dude, that is such an underrated good movie, The Princess Bride.
We turn right here.
You have to wait for the next day?
I am so pleased. He will. Come on. See. Well, and so I am so certainly.
Would have been better if the horse actually dies in the surprise attack and you have to switch to the other horse. Yeah, I agree. So I kind of thought when that surprise attack happened, for anyone that's played Ghost of Tsushima, I think that would have hit a little bit more, especially in my theory, is most people probably elected to keep with Pebbles. Now, would it have been unpopular and would a bunch of people gotten pissed off that Pebbles got killed off? Yes, but I feel like that would have been emotional. Which, if you're going for emotion, I think a bit like Ghost of Tsushima would have worked well there. Now, granted, Ghost of Tsushima did it in like the third act, so you've had a chance to like get connected to the horse and do all this different stuff. But yeah, that would have dehefinitely impacted and hit hard. Sorry, I'm starting to lose my voice here.
I'm afraid you were.
I heard. Well, it is the bit now.
So I think I've found the way to navigate this every time. I was playing around with this to where if we want to skip this raid of Samine, we have to select very certain options, and I'm going to go through it slowly so I don't fuck up and have to redo it. And for anyone else trying to go, if you want to skip the raid on Samine, it's possible to do with low stats, but basically you just have to beat the ever-living shit out of this guy at every opportunity you can without going overboard, because if you torture him one too many times, you kill him. And then you don't get it. So here we go. Let's get in here. I'm Henry. We'll slap him. Not a traitor. Where's your band hiding? We're gonna go through all of these, and they're all gonna fail, which is fine. We're gonna threaten him with torture, but we're not actually gonna torture him. And then we're gonna punch. And then we're gonna hit harder. Okay, and then what? And then he should fall to just that. Okay. So that's the first part of it. So hit and then hit harder, but don't actually do it. Then we're going to punch him. Isfan walkthrough. Take the instrument and torture. And what kind of sword does he have? But then stop. Don't torture him there. Otherwise, he's going to die. Take an instrument. Now we torture. And then I believe you. Someone in the region helping you. Take an instrument. Torture. Torture. And that is the way to go through it. Slap. Just give him a nice little slap across the face. But that should be all three of the options that we need. So when we speak to Von Burgow, the things that we need, we lost a shitload of reputation, but the things that we need is we need to know that, oh shit, I just said let's turn Samine in, which I don't want to do, but we just won't turn him in. Fuck you. Fuck you, impenetrable fucking...
What did I do to you?
Stairs. The three things that we need to know that Olda is not joining the bandits. We need to know that they are at Nabakov Fortress, because right now Samine is already under suspicion. So if you don't have a location for them to go, you're still going to raid Samine either way.
I apologize.
So with Von Burgow, the first thing we need to make sure we tell him is nobody is helping the bandits here. Then the bandits are in Nabakov. And last but not least, Isfan Toth is with the bandits. And we just skip the raid to Samine. Approaching a crucial point. Perfect. We're going to wait until about nighttime. Speak to Hans Kapon. Should be about time.
You've come. It'll be. You're not.
There we are.
But now, let's go.
CryEngine getting stuck on stairs? Yeah, no kidding. It's like those two fucking things go hand in hand with each other.
So he it's my to speed.
As you
The neck yo that
Dude, I swear it never gets any less funny to me when I hear this song playing. It's literally like that Family Guy skit where they're doing the
what is it?
Nothing.
Star Wars episode, and it's that same song that just keeps on going. Doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. And then the band, they go, "What? All right, what else would you like us to play?" And then one of the other band members go, "Play that same song." He goes, "Okay, I heard same song." That's literally, they know that one song, and that's it. That's at the wedding. That's at every single party. It's just full stop.
Excuse
What? For that? Forget it. I just a lot.
No, I don't have time for you and your rabble, woman. Just give me the wine. Jeremy Lees, thank you so much for subscribing. Now, let's talk to this prick.
what do you
Osina.
what? Not but alright. As you know what? It you're what did I do to you?
Okay, and remember, we only need one of these. We're gonna give Hans pretty much the most useless one of all. There's an hour-long version of it. Oh, God. Talk about torture. Then again, how long it usually, like on a regular playthrough, how long it takes me to get through that normally? Probably about an hour, so I've listened to that song for an hour before. Okay, we've got our hunting sword. On our good set of armor, we're gonna go with the Warren Gambison. This is going into that battle. We're also gonna put that on. Simple hose. Okay, and all we got to do is repair one of these, which is going to be the Saxon leg plate. That's going to be what we give Hans. And unfortunately, that dog shit armor right there is what we're going to be going into battle with. It's a party song, flute sing thing. Just wear Capon's armor. So we need to get him one piece, which in this case, it's just going to be the, oh shit.
I have
Common sword and the Saxon leg plate. I don't know if that's going to be in good enough condition.
ready.
Yep, that's good enough condition. Off we go. Let me see if I can repair my stuff up. Oh,
But so what? Let's go. I can't wait to put that fraud from the bark on
set up for battle.
With the force we have. We'll take their little
Oh my god, dude. This is literally such a bad idea. I feel like we're gonna die so quick. Especially with no head armor, and I can't put that on because I don't have a coif. Or a coif. Shut up, Hans. See, an hour and 20 minutes to get to this point is not terrible. The problem is, I feel like, no, we can't skip it at all. Hopefully Hans is still moving. Is Hans still moving? Okay, well, I guess we'll wait. Quaff. That's actually the way that it's pronounced. Like, it's I think it originates as a French word, and that is the actual pronunciation of it is quaff. And a lot of people, because it's spelled C-O-I-F, people say coif, but I mean, it's... If you were to look up the origins of what that word and what that part of clothing is based on, it is pronounced quaff. Don't care what anyone says. I've been right this whole time. It's just now I've been bullied into saying coif. Coifu? It could be. It might be. That's based on the Latin word for coif. It's coifu. Or that sounds Japanese. Less people here, rate chat, say shit, reduce many percent. What? I don't understand any of that. Oh no. Get your weapon out. Okay. Now, we've got to try and isolate. There we go, Hans. There we go. We got to stay close to Hans and try to... Oh, what? Whoa, 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 motherfucker. Hey, hey. No, none of that. You need to stop it, sir. Dude, none of you other fucks see what this man is doing to me? There's no way we're getting through this, so I'm just gonna reload. But motherfucker, that guy really got me. Fuck me. I can confirm. I think that polearms have been indeed given a buff, because that dude, like, damn near one-shot me. And I have armor on. It's dog shit armor, but I have armor on. Alright, let's not let that guy with the polearm sneak up on us again, wherever the fuck he is. Oh, what? Now this guy's... There we go. Oh, shit. Shit, 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 shit. Hans? Or someone? Someone? Anyone? Can anyone hear me? Thank you. Let's go. Fuck you. Haha. There we go. How about Capon comes to me? Because I'm where the battle is. Oh, what the fuck are you doing back here, Capon? Okay. We've got to try and keep all these battles as like a 2-to-1. What the what just hit me? Dude, there was no one around me to hit me. Was it one of those, like, armed guys? What? Again? Is that just, like, RNG from those, like, ranged guys? It's gotta be, right?
Show your stuff.
It's gotta be. What? Again? What is hitting me? What?
Get the fuck.
What the fuck? Dude, is it just like throughout this battle you just take random fucking hits from nowhere? Because I don't have anyone to aim at. No one is around me shooting. It's literally just RNG. Like, if I knew who was hitting me, I could avoid them, but it's just... There's no one. There's no one to fuck around. Okay. Just fucking die for me, please. Okay, yeah, so they definitely up the difficulty of this battle. Because last time we kind of breezed through. Okay, so you said from the rocks, like... Jesus, H. Okay, Hans... Oh shit, I'm sorry, Hans. Another polearm. Let's get Mr. Polearm out. There we go, surround him. Oops, I think I just hit my own guy. I did. Let's see. Oh god, where am I being hit from? 3 guards standing around him, not doing shit, and I'm getting fucking teed off on. What?
Christ, I have to go to him.
Dude, this battle makes no fucking sense. So there's still guys back there, and Capon's running ahead. Other times, Capon doubles back to get guys that will never get us. Yeah, this part is definitely harder. Much harder. Steal some coif in time to... the entirety of this thing, we're in combat, so I can't equip a coif. I've tried. Or a quaff. So before the Zishka fight, it won't work. Maybe for later on in the playthrough. But, yeah, the other part where I fucked up, I didn't grab that free gear from the room. So that's why I'm also taking extra damage right now. So it was a mistake made by me. But I feel like I would lose too much time to go back. So it's unfortunate. But that's just the reality of the situation right now.
Paper! Hands! Christ, I have to go to him.
Okay, just gotta keep moving. That way we don't become... Oh my god, that guy almost got me. He almost got me. What? Oh! Again! What the fuck, man? Stay calm. Whenever I start playing emotional, I end up doing much worse, so... Let me recenter myself here. Alright, nice and calm. Might not be the fastest, but I might actually survive one of these encounters now. Because me trying to go too quick and dying multiple times is definitely not the fastest way through. So I'll take a slower, more cautious approach, but hopefully it'll be one attempt. Except now it seems like our allies are doing much worse. Like, how the fuck are we surrounded by 6 guys right now? But this just seems like bad RNG here. I'm not even gonna bother. It's 6 against 1. And it's not gonna turn out in our favor, so... Let's just go over here. Yeah, I need a fucking hand here, too. If you don't mind. You want to get any of these guys? No? No? Okay. There we go. Let's try to just keep some of these guys engaged. Yeah, so you guys are definitely doing a lot more damage than I can, but they're not attacking. Come on. Thank you. Okay, next part. It's definitely not the easiest thing to do with this low of stats and armor. I'm gonna hide behind all the men.
Where the hell is he? I have to go to
Oh. I can't let anyone get behind me. So I've got both of these guys engaged, so hopefully that's gonna help them get a few extra hits off on them. Oh geez, that is fast. That is a super fast riposte.
Come to me, someone! I'm like a sieve!
Oof.
You fight like an old hag.
Go to Capon. Well, where the fuck is Capon? Dude. Oh my god.
You led him on nicely.
Yeah, and of course that guy with the pole arm is still latched onto me. Oh my god, dude.
Fuck you.
Dude, and as soon as I give him an opening to hit someone in the back, he fucking turns and fucks off to fight someone else. Dude, one more hit and this guy would have been done. And he fucks off to fight someone else. The AI, I swear to God, some of these times, it pisses me off. Because there's no logical reason why you shouldn't finish this guy off. Like, look, now they're just staring at each other. Oh, Jesus H. Christmas. This part is slow. Last time I was able to one-shot it, and now it's just... They've changed some things around here. Not only with the enemy AI, and somehow, sometimes not even giving you the blocks. Motherfucker, dude. They need to come back with some more hotfixes, because both times I had the block button down and it didn't even let me block. This patch definitely fixed a lot of stuff, but it fucked up just as much stuff in the process. For the starting region, anyways. It's a little bit irritating. go. All right, that was fast. Now I gotta get out of the way because they're all gonna plow into me and drain my health. Too slow, stabs him in the face with a polearm. I know, right? Okay, we've got to take advantage of these multiple, 2-on-1s, 3-on-1s. You know what? Fuck Capon. Capon is not helping us in any way. Defend the Chamberlain. Oh god, he's already down there? Oh god. Okay, we should just have to wait here. Ooh, furthest we've come, and we've got full health. I feel good here. We should just have to wait. I don't think Capon's gonna die unless it's just random. Still got a couple men. Okay. Here we go.
I'm here. I'll help you. Fucking scum.
Fuck off and die, Ulrich.
Bastards.
There we go. Defend the Chamberlain. Shouldn't that be a failed objective? We did nothing to protect him. Oh my god, Hans. I swear. Okay, let's not drain all my stamina by sprinting since we gotta be by Hans anyway. We can't really get too far ahead of him. So we'll sprint a little bit, but not a crazy amount. Hey, look at this. A shield just for us.
Where the hell is he?
I'm gonna go ahead and equip that shield. Because it's gonna help against some of the archers up ahead. Fuck all of them. Oh, whoa. That guy really went. Okay, that's gonna prompt these guys to come down. So we should have some help from Capon. Oh. Whoa! Whoa! Motherfucker. Okay, I just gotta hope that Capon wins his battle, which he did. Now, Capon, help me out here. There we go. You got a much better weapon than I do. There we go. We are riding Hans Capon's coattails like you would not believe. He is carrying us 100% of the way through this battle. Hit him. You just gonna fucking stare at him? Nice hit, dude. Good hit. Fucking whiffed him.
Fuck that. Nicely done. Let him have it. No chance.
Oh boy, this guy's getting this guy's getting fucked up. There we go. Okay, use the shield to block. Please don't get one tapped. Hey, Capon, take the brunt. We are hiding. Oh, not today. Oh, oh my God, he is so fast. Oh, oh. Did we just get hit with an arrow or something? What hit me that hard? That had to be a crossbow bolt. Had to be. I don't know from where, but they definitely singled me out in a group of like 50 people. Can I use any bandages? Yes. Okay, we're no longer bleeding. Do I have any potions? Something tells me no, I don't. Okay. This is the state that we're going to be facing Zishka in. I'm not feeling overly confident to do this in one attempt. I'm not going to lie to you guys. The likelihood that we get through Zishka in one is low. Given the fact that, yeah, he definitely does a lot more dodges, and he definitely does a lot more master strikes. So we just got to be slower.
You won't get me.
And be careful never to attack him from the opposite side. So see how his sword is down? We can't attack him. Oh, yep, I fucked up. Literally as I'm talking about... Okay, I gotta shut up during the battle because as I'm talking, I don't make as good of decisions. I was literally saying we can't attack him from the opposite side as I charge up an attack from the opposite side. So I'm gonna go quiet here. I apologize, but I gotta focus.
Are you gonna... No! Jesus! I'm hit! You're no match for me! Cut the bullshit and fight! No! You think you can scare me? Not a chance! You fight like an old hag! Bastard!
Shit! I fucked up there. But he didn't make me pay for it. Oh! Oh! We had a race to see who would hit first, and he won.
The victor is the one
Dodged it. I was going for the head. Damn, he is being really protective of his head, which I guess makes sense. But I feel like one good headshot and we can get him out of here. One or two. Oh, yes, that was a good one. Nice. We can beat him to the punch most times just because we have a short sword. And he is quite damaged.
Are you gonna get to the task or not? No chance. Is that
You
what you
fucker.
call fighting like a man?
Yeah, I would call it fighting like a man. Because the only other option I have is crying like a girl.
Fuck that.
Yes! All right, second attempt. Oh, I was focused. I was so focused. I told you, this fight is harder. I'm telling you. If you don't believe me, try to go through that at level 6. Like, speed run all the way up here and tell me you could easily defeat him. Now, we were able to do it on the second attempt, but it is not easy like before. Before, it was like you breeze through him like nothing. Now, you actually have to focus, because you saw the very first time I ever attacked him from the opposite side, instant master strike, instant death. One mistake, and you lose that fight, especially without a helmet. So is it doable? Yes. Is it a breeze like before? Absolutely not. Hey, Glenn, what's happening? How you doing?
Quick, quick,
All right, let's go through with Godwin here.
quick.
What are we at? An hour 40. Oh, I don't know how that bodes for... Because we've still got to negotiate this battle. We've got to negotiate the battle with Henry at Nabokov. We've got the capturing at Trotsky Castle.
Come on.
And
Take a left at the crossroads.
then the hardest part is honestly that storm quest where we have to stealth our way all the way the fuck out. Now that one's not hard, so I should reword that. It's just slow. So maybe the fastest way, it's, this is gonna sound so fucked up, but the fastest way through that is to go slowly and do it in one attempt, as opposed to go quickly and fuck up 15 attempts and then, you know, get lucky by passing it on number 16.
I can't leave Henry in the lurk. The
soldiers. Slowly. Nice and slow.
Oh, what the fuck? Hang on, did we just come across Canker's camp? I think we did. As Godwin. We're in Canker's camp. Covering from a cortisone shop to the hip, almost through hardcore KCD1. Well, there you go. Sorry you had to get a cortisone shot to the hip. That usually doesn't bode well, but glad you're recovering. Hopefully you're doing well, and the time is going quickly while playing KCD. Do I think I could beat Eric with this level and armor? I definitely think I could. Do I want to? No. But it is doable. The thing is, right, they took a lot of the RNG out of those Master Strikes. So in KCD 1, it would have been hard because you literally just don't know when they're gonna Master Strike you, right? They can just do it at any point with no warning. Now it's a little bit more skill-based, so as long as you don't fuck up and give them a reason to Master Strike you, you can pretty much defeat any opponent. The problem is, on a speed run, you want to do it the fastest way possible, and that might not always be slow and carefully. Talk to Eric. Where are you, Eric? Covered in blood, you are. Figured out KCD2s, or have they? I've definitely found a lot of KCD2 cheese. And yes, they have patched some of it out. But like anything with video games, as they fix some stuff, other stuff will open up. So really, it's going to be hard to pin anything down as far as cheese until they're all done making patches, because this last one, it patched out so much shit that I had. So like, for example, the dragon saddle out of the mill, they patched that out and they just put like a nomad saddle there. This upcoming part right here, they buffed a lot of these battles. So a lot of changes. You really don't know what's available until they're all done with patches. Bam. Bam. Hi-ho! Away! Ah! I ran right by this fucking guy. I don't know what I was doing. I'm just like, you get to live today. Oops. Oops. Killed my own man. Nope, not today. Adios. Sayonara. Dude, Godwin is a fucking G, dude. Ooh! Ooh! Oh! 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 Wait, there's someone shooting? What is that guy doing shooting? Love this combo. Let's have a second one. Got him! Yes, I did. Where's the captain?
What? What was it? What game? Unfortunate.
Don't believe he did.
I like it. No.
I'm glad.
I was see isn't a secret. You. If
Don't.
for the I'll be and he bizarre and I want. Yep.
So much dialogue. My arm hurts. Hey, this is what I'm doing right now, right? Fucking. And I don't think any of this is skippable.
Yeah, but you're.
There we go. Warming up my my finger here. Come on. Jesus. 2.2 million pages of dialogue, you say? Carpal tunnel? Yeah, dude. No kidding. They say gamers that are at an advanced likelihood of early carpal tunnel syndrome. So we have to follow Godwin here. I've tried to skip ahead. Doesn't work. As I've mentioned, so actually, hang on. There is something that I'd like to do, which is go down here. I am going to do craftsmanship, razor sharp. While Godwin is going, I don't want to lose this sword, and I want to do a little bit of extra damage with it. So really quickly, let's sharpen it while Godwin's still walking. Try to get that perk to prop. There we go. Razor sharp. Perfect. All right, Godwin. Keep going. Keep going. Yes, I don't think he slowed down.
I'd like to hear what you think of him.
I think deep
Cinematic clicker simulator? Exactly.
It's just, well, he tends to overdo the whole notion of the end justifying the means.
Scroll dial is dialogue accept? Well, I don't play mouse and keyboard, so...
If you don't watch out, you'll end up drowning in all that spilt blood.
Possibly. I know some people have done that for dialogue skips before.
For the best in the end. Everything.
But eventually with dev mode enabled, and probably for the actual speedrun, I remember for the KCD1 speedrun, we were allowed to do the auto skip feature. So basically you open up the console commands there and you put like WH dialogue skip option 3, something like that. Don't quote me on it. But essentially it just automatically skips the dialogue as fast as possible until you come to a decision. So you still have to select which parts you want to say, but when it's banter like this back and forth, it just auto skips it as fast as it can, which will help. But as of now, I don't know what that command is. Without the dev tools being fully out, not really an option. There we go. Let's get all 3 of these guys into the same grave. No, what? I can't rob the dead? That's news to me. I thought I could rob the dead. What use did the dead have for it? I'm literally about to drop this dude.
Well, what'll it be?
Nothing. Leave me the fuck alone. That's what it'll be. No, fuck off.
What are you waiting for? Surrender immediately.
I'm not surrendering to shit. And you can't make me.
Last chance, you scoundrel.
Last chance? Damn it, all that for like 5 fucking groschen. Oh god, we're about to fail. Oh god. Ah! God! No! Stop, for the love of fuck! Alright, so with hindsight being 2020, I'm gonna say that that death was probably not worth the 5 groschen that I got off it. As far as speedrun strategies, I would say that that one was not one of my best. Like I said, I'm a man who can reflect on my decisions, and I'm gonna go ahead and say that that was not one of my better ones. Right in front of him, I know. Hey, look, you know, sometimes they're fine with it. Apparently that was like his brother or something. He was not happy with me taking that money off a dead guy. Yes, I'll help you, but first I need to sharpen my blade, and next I need to rob a poor peasant in front of a guard and die real quick. See, that's all part of the speedrun strategy right there. That's what all the experts do. They die first, that way the second time through it's more dramatic, more climactic, you know? Add that one to the Google Doc? Yeah, no kidding. Do not rob the dead in front of guard. Guard has no sense of humor. How did I not... Oh, my shield is fucked up. I was gonna say, I still have the icon for one of my weapons being
We're still alive.
Fucked up.
Unlike others, right?
Some of them might have
Let's eat as well.
fallen even by my hand.
I understand. Trust me.
Should have put 2 coins on his eyes. For the boatman.
For their souls and yours to find peace is to dig graves for them. But enough of that. We still have another.
Okay, so how far can we break off away from Godwin and just go up far enough? I know it's not a very large window that we can break off of him.
Keep up, Henry.
Yep, see, as soon as we get too far ahead, he just stops. So maybe as soon as he crosses there, can I just run up ahead?
will you help me?
Oh, you fucker, dude. I'm right here.
Hurry up. Let's get this over with.
You motherfucker, man. I swear to Christ.
Would you please take care of those poor wretches and lay them to
Yeah, I got him. Hey,
In the
chat.
meantime,
Should we rob him, too? Should we just rob this guy right now? With this guy, like, literally beside me? Yeah, you have no sense of fucking humor. I can't believe it. That guy takes his guard duty way too seriously. He should have a drink and relax, dude. Fucker. Cost me like 4 minutes of the speed run. Does this still count if they're buried, if their legs are kind of hanging up over? It's just going to be a bunch of feet. What they got on him? I'll let you find out. I'm not taking the risk again. Fuck that. Okay, well, we're gonna have all 3 sets of feet sticking up. But it still works.
Do you think we did? Oh, no.
Okay, now we can sprint down here, but unfortunately Godwin is going to take a sweet time getting there, so it doesn't really speed things up. Now, this is one of the things that I had mentioned that they did patch. Well, I say patch, I mean, there wasn't anything broken about it, but they did change, so if you're curious, I mentioned this earlier. So they made this gun contest, gun fight, whatever you want to call it, with Godwin much easier. So you notice how close the fucking targets are now? And they also give you 5 shots to hit it, as opposed to 3. So these things used to be like fucking up here, right? Where you were shooting before. And you only had 3 shots to hit it. Now you have 5, and I think that they also tweaked Godwin's AI so he's not quite so accurate. But unfortunately for a speedrun, that doesn't bode well, because now we need to take 2 extra shots. So it's going to slow us down some. While we wait, hey, if you're watching the stream, make sure to give the stream a like. That way it reaches out to other people. I appreciate everyone for being here, giving me the time of day on a nice Sunday evening, afternoon, morning, whatever it is where you are. I appreciate you all being here. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. Here we go. Honestly, these things only work as shotguns anyway. Yeah, no kidding, right? Already did that, Wolfie? Thank you, man. I appreciate you. They can snipe pretty well with a reticle. Yeah. I don't like using a reticle. I feel like that kind of breaks a little bit of a more immersion, in my opinion, but... 90 watching, only 7 likes? Oh. I'm sure it'll rise. People will see it in their souls, in their hearts, to like the video. Oh my god, dude, I am missing everything. And Godwin, dude, I think they also changed the aim point, because I'm aiming kind of towards the center and I'm hitting low on the target. Maybe it's more towards here. Let's try this. It's a bit more accurate. Not by much. Dude, Godwin is whooping the shit out of me. But that's fine. Final shot. Bam! Ha-ha! Fuck. Fuck you, Godwin.
God, this really is
bullshit.
A diabolical contraption. What? It's no. It's what? Of course. And it, all right, we have you.
All right, let's go. We're not getting new allies. We don't need allies.
Hey, Henry.
Fuck you, Hans. You didn't get the achievement for hitting someone with a gun until storming von Berghoff? Yeah, that's usually going to be the best way to do it, because really the only time you ever face any enemies that are wielding guns is going to be during the story missions. So the first chance you get to do it during a story kind of quest line, I would say take it, because those are few and far between. Also, do I have? I don't. Son of a bitch. Okay. So I forgot to grab that belt so I can equip multiple weapons. So I'm just gonna kind of have to go around and knock down these ladders. Yeah, I can't. The likelihood of me hitting them is slim to none. Okay, this should be the first ladder that comes up. Second ladder comes up here. Number 1. There's a grand total of 4. Oh, shit. Can you guys get him? There we go. Why can I not knock down that ladder? Oh. Okay. People are coming up. Oh, why can't I knock down these ladders? Fuck off out of the way. Thank you. Just don't hit me while I do this. Oh! Whoa, whoa! That's not nice. There we go. Please don't hit me. Please don't hit me. Please don't hit me. Please don't hit me. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. And we're out of here. Yeah, Godwin. Who are you shooting at down here, by the way? Yeah, we have to hold them back while he's in a part of the castle where there's no enemies and no one around. Okay, I shouldn't need that anymore. We'll go ahead and equip both of those. Get rid of this Voluge. No more good to me. Wait for them. So they do this weird thing where they all gather up here before they go to the gate, like they're switching weapons. Now, go ahead and wait for him to kill him. Boom! That's 1. Always wait until they come back to throw. So notice how he's forward, he's back, now he throw. If you do it, if you try to throw it down while they're forward, you'll never hit them. So wait for their back. Oh, what? That went through him. That's bullshit. Omit that. I gotta edit that part out. Oh my god, now I'm just acting like a fucking idiot. Come on. That first one just went through the guy. I can't do nothing about that. Jesus H. This is a skill issue right now. I'm fucking shook, dude. What the fuck? It's going through him. The man is immortal. Fuck that guy. I'm not going for the one on the far right anymore. Fuck that dude. That's horse shit. Do I still have my buff? Yes, I do. First time you fail many times. I know, dude. It's like once that train starts rolling, you just continuously fail, you know? Once that first fail is out of the way, you just continue to go down that pathway. Hey, Zishka, you want to help? Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I'm not gonna get in the center of all of them. Oh my god, am I the only one left? Oh, fuck that. Fuck that. I am not gonna solo all of them. Come on, guys. You want to give the ranged weapons kind of like a little bit of a break and try to hit some of them. Thank you. Yeah, it's a 4-on-1 right now, and they're still like, we can get him. Look at this fucking idiot on the left, or on the right. Look at this fucking idiot. Take out your fucking weapon. Not a goddamn bow. Am I the idiot? Like, does that make sense? Oh, Jesus H. Okay. Now it's just a race against time. Can I get this before I bleed out? My guess is no. It looks like I'm bleeding quite heavily. And I can't take a single other hit. Oh my god. No! No! I'm stuck. I'm stuck on the environment. God damn it. I'm literally going to bleed out. RN Jesus. I want to thank you for your sacrifice to all of us gamers. Deliver us from evil and all terrible outcomes in speedruns. Hallowed be thy name. Amen. RN Jesus definitely helped me through that one. Okay, then there's this pain in the ass.
Don't worry.
Shut the front door.
Wait, I'll take...
Take all this stuff along with the torch. But we're gonna go booty naked. We're gonna wash up. Bonk, thank you so much for subscribing. I agree, Bonk is a good name.
Oh, mistress mine, your lips like red wine. I'll drink.
Fucker!
Fucker! Hey, he got one last word out before we killed him. And it was so rude. I feel like my feelings are hurt. I'm going to HR.
What's the matter? Are you afraid of thunderstorms? To hell with the storm. It's this... God be with you.
So someone had mentioned if we stealth past these guys.
We're on duty tomorrow. Ah, give over. Just one more sip. Christ almighty.
After washing ourselves. Holy shit, that worked. Okay, I stand corrected. Whoever told me that last week. Right call. I did not think that would work. I think it might have been Snap or someone, but hey. I'll give it to you. That was the right way to do it.
I hope the bastard didn't have those keys on him. I better take...
That was you? Okay, yeah. Good call. I didn't test it out last week, but yeah, that ended up being a pretty good strategy right there. Hourglass, get rid of these nobles. Put these shoes on.
Look in his chambers.
Bam, bam. Dagger. Don't need that dagger, and I'm still 8 pounds overweight. Where am I overweight from?
Upstairs.
There we go, good enough. I think I'm now in good shape. Get the torch out. Said they despawn? Ah, yes. Okay, so that guy's now just asleep. Got it. There is a guard coming this way, though. Shit. But should be able to go out this way. Ooh, look at this speed. It's nothing. Okay, and as long as we can speak to Yes! Oh my god, that was so much faster than last time. So let's find these orders. As soon as we can talk to Godwin, we can fuck right off.
Hurry up.
Oh, shut up.
I think you did win.
Now it doesn't matter if we get seen. Literally, now things are in motion that cannot be undone. As soon as we get downstairs, we are in the clear. Ah, fuck. Okay, now we just have the storm to navigate, which, if you were with us last time, easier said than done. We'll see how well we do.
Great.
We have and here is and I now a big tick. Leave. Right, and then
If it unwatched, is it
How there's enough? You go for
what?
What are we at? 2 hours and 6 minutes? Holy shit, did we just shave off like 40 minutes? Did it take us that long to navigate this this Isvan part last time? I guess so. Because I feel like other parts, like the encounter with Zishka, the entire battle leading up to the battle with Zishka, we lost a bunch of time. So we made up a good chunk of time somewhere else. I'm going to go ahead and say it was escaping this part. Now, as long as we can keep this momentum up through the storm, I'm curious to see how much this stealth nerfs that they've put in is going to affect us during the storm, because already last time this was a pain in the ass. Here we go.
Everyone ready? We're looking for an old priest and 2 men. They're killers, armed and dangerous. So watch your back. Let's go.
Oh, fuck. Okay, not too much damage, though. Thank goodness. Is it just me, or does it seem like there's a shitload less bandits patrolling? I haven't ran into a single one. Holy shit, did they make this part actually easier? So I'm gonna do this more for the mid-game save rather than anything else. Because as soon as we free them, we get a save right here. Pop a save, that's essentially why we're rescuing this guy. It's going to give us a game save. Okay, so now I know we will have some bandits to navigate. What's going to be the fastest way? Maybe down here? No. Around. Down. Oh, fuck. Am I about to fall off this fucking boulder and die? Well, maybe not die, but I am about to fall off. Okay. I'll take that. A little bit of damage. Not terrible. Try to get that guy that way. Get that guy looking that way. Oh, and this guy has a fucking dog? Oh god, if that dog spots me, I'm fucked. Oh, we were spotted. We gotta run. Yeah, I knew that dog was gonna be a problem. I knew it. I knew it. Fuck you, dog. Oh, that's it. Well, we can start back at the mid-game, but yeah, nope. Fucking... That is new. I have never once seen a dog up in the mountains up here. I've seen them down by the road. Unless I've just never taken that path before, I have yet to see a dog ever. Yeah. Okay. But that's good to know. This is why we test. Let's try to go up above everyone. Please don't turn this way. Oh, come on. Really? I have to go right here? Oh, we got away. Now this guy we gotta navigate around. Fuck. I don't have the bandages to heal that. And now I don't think I can sprint. Yep, I cannot sprint. This is max speed right now. Fuck! That fall really hurt. I was doing so well, but now I don't have bandages. Nope, no bandages, and I cannot sprint. And we have a long way to go. Oh! Yeah, fuck. I can't take a fall like that. That fall is detrimental. I could have taken a slightly lesser fall, but one that big that stops all running and sprinting. Cannot. That is a run ender. Can I get him to look the other way? Fuck!
I should keep going south from here.
Okay. Let's try. Let's still try it.
You want to try me?
I have a feeling we're not gonna make it. Too far to go. Yep.
The broken wagon. I'll have to head up the hill here.
No, wait, did we just get a save for this point? Alright. I mean, it's not ideal because we're kind of rocking a hard place right here, but... Dude, this fucking guy that comes around the corner. That's a problem.
I should keep going south from here.
Oh, I'm stuck on the environment. There we go. I apologize if I'm not talking. I'm trying to pay attention to everything going on around me. This fucking rabbit, all the soldiers, any lights that I see in the distance. Oh shit, I think we're home free. I don't see any more lights anywhere. Oh, was that what? 3 attempts, 4 attempts? Yeah, as soon as we get to this camp right here, we're home clear. Nice! Yes! We shaved 45 minutes off my other best time. Because that's it. As soon as we get to this point, we are in Kenberg. 2 hours, 17-ish minutes. Which, hey, for an improvement, I'd say that's a pretty big one. 45 minutes quicker, baby! It's not official until we load up in Kenberg. But in 3, 2, 2.5, 2 3/4, 2 7/8, 2 9/10, 2 15/16. I'm running out of fucking fractions here. Come on, game. You're supposed to be a 4090 with a 14900K, and you're telling me you can't do this fucking loading screen? Come on, come on. Come on! It's not official. Till it loads. Yes! There she is. Woo! 2 hours, 17 minutes from beginning to Kenberg. Still a far way from what I think is possible. So if I'm honest, given the mistakes, so let's go back through this run. Given the mistakes that we made in... Where were the massive reloads? The battle? That was a couple. Was there any others? Like massive ones. So, and we could one-shot this storm quest. Because that was 3 or 4 attempts, however many that was. I think that was all the massive, like, real time drains on this run. So, if I'm being real, I know that it's possible to do this in under 2 hours, like on a good run, because when you think about it, so let's take a look here. Right? When we look, it's 1.8 hours, which is technically right around that hour 50-minute mark. So that's in-game time. Obviously, that's not in IRL. So when you consider loading screens, which are few and far, but you do have to consider them. Dialogue skips, cutscenes. I would say it's probably possible to do this in under an hour and 45 minutes. Realistically, maybe under 2 hours is something to shoot for once we can, you know, get some of the stuff smoothed out. 2 hours might be the next step. Now, in hardcore mode, that's going to be a different issue. Because the thing that's helping our time right now is the fact that we can fast travel. So when you figure, right, we didn't have to navigate down to... So we had to navigate to Tachov from Troskowitz. So we stopped the tutorial. We're in Troskowitz. We have to navigate up to Tachov. But then we're able to fast travel back to Troskowitz, and then we navigate down to Samin. Not something we can do in hardcore mode. Right? We'd have to physically navigate back to Troskowitz on foot. That might add another 2 to 3 minutes. And then make the rest of our way back down to Samin. And keep in mind that horse goes away, right? As soon as we dismount that horse in Tachov, because it's a stolen horse, it starts making a way back down. So it's not like we can ride that horse up and ride it back. We're going to have to run on foot back to Troskowitz. And then once we're in Samin, we have to navigate our way back up to Tachov. This is all in hardcore mode, I'm talking. As opposed to fast travel. From Tachov, we'll have to navigate to Troskowitz as opposed to fast travel. Once we get the Hermit's Sword, we'll have to go back to Troskowitz without fast travel. So see, there's so many ways I'm skipping time here in the practice runs that we won't have access to in the hardcore mode. I'm going to say in hardcore mode, a realistically good time to do this is kind of what we did in the first one. It's going to be 3 hours. Because when you figure all the navigation into effect, plus we're not going to have map markers down, so we're really going to have to know the map in order to do this. I'd say 3 hours in hardcore mode is going to be... I don't know what this we businesses is better you blaming, not blaming this on me. I got you. You're just as much a part of this as I am, Brad. This is your fault. It's your fault I wasn't able to get under 2 hours. I listened to your non-advice. We? What is this we you speak of? Yeah, me. Okay, so I'll be the sole idiot in this. Me, where I messed up and you guys watched. Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one. Oh, something we had to test because that's going to be another several minutes. Someone had pointed this out. Easy Riders quest start. Find out what Sir Hans' plan is. Let's see. Can we just surrender that fight with Sir Hans right away? Because that's 2-3 minutes right there. I never even thought of that. I literally just tried to skip past it, but then I was like, let's just beat him. If we can immediately surrender and he accepts our surrender, why the fuck would we go through that fight with him? A good call, whoever said that. It was 2 hours and 18 minutes ago, so at this point I can't remember. Okay, can we even bypass all the stuff with the dog? No. Yeah, see, we have to do the stuff with Mutt. Okay. You tried surrendering and it never worked. It wasn't nice.
And by the way, so that just let's keep. You've got to. Here's a have that.
Hopefully it's patched. We'll find out. That's why we test.
Because you always lose.
Yeah. Thank you, Hans. Piece of shit. Okay, can we even surrender as early as this? No, so nothing. We have to get to the practice duel. We'll see if there's an option to skip the practice duel, but I don't think there is. And if there is, we'll just surrender.
I didn't even work up a sweat.
No, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence.
You don't need to feed Mutt to continue. Well, I can't talk to Capon unless I do something. Are you saying as long as we just call him over, we can continue?
While you're attacking.
Work for me on the previous version? We'll find out.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard.
Unfortunately, there's no way to speed this part up. And now he's just gonna stare at us like he needs to shit. Like, look at that face. He's holding a turd in right now instead of attacking. He's just clenching down.
That's a good one.
He's probably gonna get a hemorrhoid. Come on, dude. Like, I can't attack and you're not attacking either. He just fucking stares at you like,
that's the way.
You fucker. Come on. He complains about barking.
Nice.
Oh, that's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to
we can try it. Maybe if we just call him but don't feed him.
By means of a perfect block.
But I mean, it takes 2 seconds, I guess.
Start your attack.
But hey, 2 seconds is. Ooh, almost missed it. 2 seconds is 2 seconds. So when it comes to the real competitive stuff,
reckon you can manage that?
That's the stuff that makes a difference. You know, 2-3 seconds here and there, they add up.
I'll show you.
Get ready. Good, Henry. Nice.
Okay.
My word. You're turning into a real master swordsman.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can
Alt
still
one.
fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
I'm just human. Thank you so much for subscribing.
Such a way that you can't
Have you seen Luke Dales? He's just as annoying as Hans. Yeah, I've seen him. He's fun.
Where he's not holding his weapon.
Most of the time he just gets drunk and plays badly, but I will give him this. He is getting much better. Compared to where he started, he is like probably the most improved KCD player on the planet.
All right. I get it.
Roxy, you still have
Enough demonstrations.
you still have some work to go.
Let's have one training.
Go for another speed run. Just completed another speed run. We shaved almost 45 minutes off the previous time. Okay, so there's no option to skip it, right? I don't want to bet.
With wagers.
Oh, afraid are you? You know how it'll end.
Let's see.
Yourself. We'll fight without a wager. Let's go.
Enough.
And you've had.
Yes. Okay. Hell yeah. Good call. So that's another couple minutes, honestly. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, so we get our handy dandy sheet back out here. Speak to Capon, sword fight, accept. Surrender to Hans. There we go. Yes, no, good call, Snap. I think I had the same issue before as Jess did, where I go to surrender and he did not accept it. I don't know if it was on the other patch. Something told me we had to run through it because I couldn't skip it. I couldn't jump out of the arena and I could not surrender. So I guess that got stuck in my head that it was unskippable. Maybe it was a patch. Maybe it was always there and I just got unlucky the one time that I tried it. I don't know, but yeah, that was definitely a good call there. Definitely a good call. Let me also pull up my little Word document here of strategy. We'll switch back to so you guys can see what I'm looking at here. There we go. Can you guys read that? I tried to make it nice and big. For me, it's like my grandparents trying to read anything because the lettering is like that fucking big. Oh no, my camera keeps on messing up here. You guys might see the yeah. There we go. Get my big ugly face nice and big on there. So Godwin can fucking die. He is an immortal, so be careful. Priority should be to knock down the ladder with Dry Devil. Pick the envoy option. Use charisma to get Oates' food. Feed Mutt. Possible skip, I'll add. Speak to cons. Sword fight. Surrender. Run through the encounter after being shot. And two Bojenas. I'm also going to add wait for Hans by the rocks, right? Because if you run straight to that limb, he tends to kind of hang back, and we might get caught up there. So bandages, cooking pot, cleaning trough, speak to Bojena. I'm actually going to delete that because we don't need to speak to Bojena. Instead, we run straight up the hill, sage, chamomile, run back, hit the bandits as many times as possible before they aggro to scare them off. Did not work on this last run, so that encounter ended up taking quite a while, unfortunately. Bojena, alchemy tutorial, bed, Pavlena, speak at bench. Speak to Capon, wash at tavern, speak to Catherine, Betty, then Capon. Go through as much dialogue as possible. Pass doubles. There we go. Move 3 sacks, lose the fist fight, speak to Bara, steal the horse, make sure it's the furthest one away so we don't get caught. Go to Tachov, blacksmith tutorial, take the blacksmith quest, all blacksmith dialogue once again for the speech XP, steal another horse, go to Semine. Oh, this is going to be in Troskowitz. Yeah, fast travel to Troskowitz. Lose a fight, acquire pebbles. Don't know why that's in question mark. Go to the mill, take off clothes, back to Semine, wait for Gnarly. Oh, go to the mill, take off clothes. So that ended up, I tried this one to go out. Whoever suggested that we go and take those noble clothes out of the mill chest, it is so slow, and unfortunately going down that hill, if you want to keep up a good pace, I end up taking so much damage, it's not worth it. I'm better off taking them from the tailor. So whoever suggested that last week, I did try it and I appreciate it, but unfortunately, it's not one that I can do with any sort of consistency. So I am going to go ahead and take that out. And we're just going to do it that way. Travel back to Semine, acquire pebbles, wait for Gnarly. Go back to Tachov. I know I did that before the patch. Okay, so you can skip feeding mutt. I'll go back and try it here in a sec. Speak to the blacksmith, fast travel to Troskowitz. Speak to the innkeeper, go to the beehives, take the honey. We did that. Possibly knock out Taylor. Nope. Definitely knock out the Taylor, but except not knock out. We're going to kill the motherfucker. One, it's faster, but two, I'm a lot more accustomed to that block window than I am with trying to choke him out. So that also reminds me, just so I don't forget, go to Semine. Steal dagger from... Fuck, what would you call it? A basket? Then lose the fist fight. Acquire pebbles. Don't know why that's underlined either. I do some dumb shit sometimes, and I don't know why I underline or make stuff in bold. I have no idea. Because the idea is, I'm like, I want to highlight this for myself so I don't miss it for next time. And then next time I go in, I'm like, what fucking idiot did this? Like, why is this underlined? So it literally is the opposite effect of what I ever go for. Because I'm like, hey, this is important. And then I'm like, why the fuck is this important? Like, you fucking prior me, you fucking idiot. Hans will ask about feeding mutt. You can say we'll do it later. But you failed the speed check, couldn't beat the dice guy, so that was the thing. Well, you don't even need to. All you need to do is go for the charisma check on Oates, and he'll just give you the sausage. So you don't have to do anything with the dice guy. And don't try to go for the speech option with Oates, because you'll fail the speech option, but the charisma option will always work. So it really doesn't take much time to feed mutt. You literally just talk to Oates, charisma, he gives you the sausage, feed mutt, and you're fucking done. Take the sword, reforge, put on nice clothes, speak to blacksmith, go to the wedding. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Punch the ever-living shit out of the first-person scene. That is wrong. Because of the patch. You guys saw we can't punch anyone anymore, so actually break into the kitchen. And we can't take anything. We need to attempt to lock pick the chest. That's the most important thing. Wait for cook to snitch. Oop. And that's the wedding skip now. So because we can't just start the brawl, as long as she reports us to the authorities for trying to lockpick the chest, we'll be able to skip the wedding. Run to the courtyard, make a right, scribe corners, fever tonic, get back to the Captain Thomas in the chapel. Oh, that was the other thing that we failed. So we had to do this part twice because we got killed the first time. So doing this on the first attempt would have saved us another few minutes. Wait several times for the Chamberlain, did that, run to the stables, change out the horse for Herring. See that? Part of the official strategy. Get fucking herring. Fuck pebbles. Equip the horse stack, accept the saddle, speak to Hans. As soon as Hans starts moving, fast travel to Troskowitz. So they also patched this. I've tried to fast travel to Troskowitz. He just fucking sits there. So instead, go to the shrine, wait for 1 hour, ride with Capon. So instead, we just have to follow Hans now. As soon as he asks to race, fast travel to Troskowitz, go to shrine, then we ride with Capon until the fast travel dialogue is available. Leave Nabokov, wait about 10 hours, travel back, and interrogate the prisoner. Now, torture when possible, slap or punch, key moments, get info that Olda was involved, info that that they're at Nabokov Fortress, info about Isvan. That's the 3 dialogue options that we need to do the Samin raid skip. Essentially, punch him, hit harder, something else, I don't remember. Give Hans his armor, repair the weapon at the grindstone, repair 1 piece of armor and give it to Hans. Most likely his legs. And the other thing that I did forget this last time that made that battle so much harder, run to the courtyard several times. I need to pick up gear, pick up free armor that von Burgau gives you in the room, because that's why I was taking so much damage during that battle. So he gives you a free chainmail, free leggings, and a free gambeson, something like that. But that's gonna do a lot for blocking a lot of the damage that we were taking. So key moment that I left out that cost me a bunch of time, but we'll fix that next time. Wait until nighttime, speak to Hans at the feast, piece of armor, go to the kitchen, all this. Zishka, I don't feel like we did all that much bad from here. Back to Henry, follow Godwin to the graves, bury all 3, hand cannon, suckage. Continues. We have not gotten any better with that fucking hand cannon, I'll tell you right now. We still suck. But now it's 5 shots. 5 shots. Just so I don't get surprised, because it was always 3 shots for the longest time. And it's not 3 ladders, it's 4 ladders. Then the gate. Get tortured, admit to everything. Kill the guard with at the wine cask, go across the bridge. Lure, so no. This is all wrong. All of it. Go across the bridge. Sneak by 2 guards at the table. No armor. Kill Istvan. Get gear. Run back like hell. Then we can talk to Godwin, because we are not in encounter. Get the orders, talk to Godwin again. Basement, out of the tunnel, storm. Cliffs up to the top, go to the first checkpoint, slowly make your way, aim for the bandit camp, then home clear. That is that. So, back to the gameplay. Let's get this off the screen. The patch changed much about the run compared to the first attempt? I would say so, yes. One, so the key things that I stood out to me from the very start with the patch, as far as it relates to this, there's a lot more stuff to do with the patch as well, but I'm just talking in the sense of this. The stealth seems to have been like nerfed a little bit, if that makes sense. It seems this way. Like I said, I don't know if this is the case. It's just, this is the way I'm feeling this run has gone. So it seems like you have to be much more careful with stealth. Especially when we're dealing with the tailor, because I used to be able to throw the rock and kind of bolt at him full speed in stealth mode, and he would never even bat an eye. Now it seems like I have to slow down and creep my way to him. Otherwise he's going to detect me. So that feels different. A lot of the battles definitely seem like they've been buffed, like the character has been nerfed. So the one that stands out the most is that Zishka encounter, which again, I'm perfectly okay with. That battle should be difficult, right? This isn't a complaint by any means. I feel like that battle was too easy before. But when you get used to a run going as easily as it does, and all of a sudden in the middle of all your attempts, it just gets this massive buff to difficulty, that's when it can kind of take you off guard. So I was a little bit chaotic and hectic today for it. It makes sense. I'm not mad at Warhorse for doing it. That's just my emotions going through, because I'm like, well, this fucking used to be you could just run through this, and now I'm getting my ass kicked. So but yeah, that's definitely different. The Zishka encounter itself is much harder. Much harder. He definitely is a lot more on the ball as far as master striking you, which again, that's the way it should be. He was a great warrior, a great leader, so I feel like that should be a hard battle. But once again, when you haven't touched it in a week and before you fucking tear through him like hot butter, and then this time you come back and as soon as you have one miss swing, he fucking master strikes you and kills you. A little bit annoying, but again, makes sense. So Zishka encounter has been buffed. Now, the one thing I'll say, did it not seem like the storm has actually been nerfed? I felt like we had a much easier time, like there weren't enemies everywhere. I'll go ahead and say that. I don't think that was my skill that carried me through it that quickly. I think they took out a massive amount of bodies, and that's why we had such a clear run up to that first objective. Now, granted, it took us 3 attempts, but when you consider it took us 40 minutes to get through it the first time we ran through, I feel like they've nerfed that encounter. Like they've downed how many enemies there are, and they have downed what their field of view is. Storm is way easier now? Yeah, I don't think that was my skill that was just like, fucking, it's easy now. I think they definitely nerfed it. So, yeah, I suppose it's just being thankful for the nerfs that happened with the difficult sections, but then also being ready for the difficulty spike of the Zishka encounter, and we should be in good shape. Like I said, the first time we tried it, it was at 2.1 hours in game. Now it's at 1.8. I suppose the next step would be to try and get that IRL time down under 2 hours. But we'll see. I just showed up, so I'm taking your word for anything post-patch. Yeah, and that's just early game stuff. I kind of went through some of the patch notes at the very start of the stream. There's been so many videos out, and I mean, don't take this the wrong way, but some channels were releasing shit like a week before and just going through and reading the fucking patch notes, which honestly, I cannot stand. I'm sorry, but that's just, I feel like it's kind of cheap content just to fucking sit there and read a patch note thing for 20 minutes and call that a video. Never been my style, never will be. Unless it's something major that really impacts the game, I don't think I'll ever do that. Maybe on a live stream we can go through and we can chit chat, but as far as sitting down and in the middle of a room fucking making story time for patch notes, but whatever. If that's you, that's you. More power to you. Just never gonna be me. Did I do the Dry Devil fight yet? So right now, the goal of this is just to get to Kenberg. I haven't really optimized anything past Kenberg. So no, I haven't. But from what I hear, they actually made the Dry Devil fight easier. You hate the video updates before the actual release. I know, right? It's like, and you can't even test it. You know, it's one thing. I mean, okay, perfect example. Perfect example. Hang on just 1 second. And this is what I'm talking about, because a lot of people, when I go through with a fine-tooth comb. I don't just take it for law. And I had brought this up at the beginning of the stream, but I'll bring it up again right now. And this is why I would never be able to compete with the channels that immediately do those kind of reviews, because when I go through and I read patch notes, right, I saw a problem with the very first line that was put out. So let me pull up a couple things here and I'll show you exactly what the hell I'm talking about. Bam. And this is just one example. I'm sure there's many more. This is just the one I noticed right away. Okay. So we've got the patch 1.2 notes up here, right? First line, right? Barber. Includes the barber feature. Check it out in Jellyov and Gutenberg. Great. Features. Achievements. Adjusted the difficulty of certain skill checks so the player can unlock the close one achievement. That does not exist right now. That is something to either do with hardcore mode, horse racing, or one of the upcoming DLCs. And here's why I can tell you it does not exist. Because me and Strat are doing that same thing that we did for game 1. Which is a entire Notion page for all of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, right? Achievements, quests, potion crafting, smith crafting, perks database, starter guide, weapon combos. All of this we're doing by hand, by the way. So this is my little pet project here. And this is every single achievement within the game, right? This won't end well, deja vu, all 48 of them are right here. And not a single one of them is called close one or close call or whatever the hell this is. So this is either a misprint on their part or they fixed an achievement that we don't have access to just yet, and I don't know what it is. Same thing here. So, right? So the Lord taketh away. So Lord taketh away. That one is a real achievement, and I'll put in right the details on how to get that one. But the close one achievement is not something that's out. Right, Bird in the Hand, Old Raven, and I have them all marked as part of the main quest line, whether or not they're missable, side quests, activities. So once this is done, I'll definitely make it available to the public. Right now, it's still a work in progress, but right, we have everything that we're logging and doing. I'll show you some of the other pages that we're also working on. So 100% of the quests, we haven't even started on that one, just because that is massive. But take a look at this. This was Strat's kind of baby right here, which is time to craft, affected stats, every single potion within the game, and all of their recipes right here, all in one page. Right, so eventually when you guys get access to this Notion page, you won't even have to like look up other guides. It'll all be on this single Kingdom Come Deliverance page that you guys can go to. Same with Smith crafting, right? We take a look. We have all the requirements, all the achievements. This is all of us, both of us just putting this stuff in by hand, logging in all these stats and taking screenshots and uploading them. So it's a lot of work. But I find stuff like this to be pretty fun, to be honest. But anyways, I'm kind of getting off on a tangent here. But my point being, if you're not someone who's played the game extensively, like already I have, that does not make sense, right? Improve lighting effects. Like, if I just say alchemy, they're going to improve lighting effects. Like, who does that fucking help? In what way? Show me. This is the before, this is the after, and you can't do that until after the patch is out. So, channels releasing patch note videos of them just sitting here, and animals. Improve dying animations and ragdolls for cows and bulls. Well, fucking show me. What did it look like before? What's it look like now? If you're going to do it right. But anyways, a bunch of stuff. Combat. Let me see any of the like actual outside of this stuff. Let me see part of the quest. Actually, no, hang on. I had to do one. For those of you that were around when we were live streaming before. We were live streaming. Who remembers when we did the Pavlena I think it was Bad Blood. Hang on. Will now die at the proper spot if the player decides to leave Trotsky region. This one. That one there. Does that look fucking familiar to anyone? Remember that fucking snitching bitch? As soon as we picked up Otto's sword, she fucking took off and told the guards. So apparently they knew it was not supposed to happen and they patched it. But I remember I read it and I was like, that fucking bitch. We killed Otto for her. She killed Otto. We picked up a sword and she's like, help! I fucking took off to the Troskowitz guards. So apparently that won't happen anymore. But if I did a patch notes video, I'd be able to show a perfect example of this fucking up because, yeah, it happened to us on a live stream. So prevented Dushko from having a crime reaction to the player lockpicking Roman's door. I've actually encountered that one before too. He reported me to the guards. Basically what I'm getting off this is everyone in Bohemia is a fucking snitch because Dushko, he asked me to break into Roman's house to investigate, and then he goes, help! That man is thieving over there. I'm like, you motherfucker, dude. Can't trust anyone these days. So Bellators, Posey, and Tugbone, giggity, sometimes going to sleep in a bed with dead humans after finishing the quest. It's actually hilarious. Fix the Cuman pillagers of Zimberg, besiege, rebalance the battle. Yeah, no kidding. Anything about the... I want to see if they have anything specifically about Jan Zishka. What was the quest called? It's not the Storm. It's not the Finger of God. Oh, for Victory. Do they have any patch notes about For Victory? Oh, shit. Here we go. Fix the broken start of For Victory quest only if only a polearm was used since the second combat tutorial with Tomcat. What? Fixed broken start of the For Victory quest if only a polearm was used since the second combat tutorial with Tomcat. First of all, so many questions. One, how the fuck did they find this out? Two, who the fuck is only using a polearm since the second combat tutorial with Tomcat? That sounds like fucking torture. Especially with polearms before they got buffed. That just sounds like a nerf run or something. Polearms fucking sucked. They were slow. They degrade like you wouldn't believe. And my biggest issue, honestly, with polearms, I wouldn't have an issue with any of that. It's the fact that they can still be master struck. And there is zero taking advantage of their reach, because that was the biggest thing that you had, right? You had reach. But the problem is if an enemy master strikes you, it completely negates that. And if you get blocked, they still are able to riposte you. Right? Yeah, Helical with the Pope stick. Pope Heinrich. No, but I'm just saying, like, outside of that, like, yes, no, I do understand that, but only polearms? You wish polearms were good like one? Dude, polearms were way worse than one. I'll be completely honest with you, Jess. Polearms were dog shit before. So they have done a lot for that. But still, there's a lot more that they can go. Blocked a Rumoff and Trotsky is still active after starting For Victory. And here we go. Okay. Replace the potentially dead character with another one. Remove broken skill XP reward when winning dice during the feast. Fix sound missing in cutscene. Fix broken text in the dialogue with Johanka of Zheranov. And fix continuity regarding a dead NPC from previous quests appearing in a cutscene. I still feel like they definitely buffed the Zishka battle. Added more Groshen around Trotsky so the player can play Nicodemus. Fanka won't be angry that there's no ginger in the chest. Reposition the guards at Trotsky to make stealth easier. See? So, for whom the Bem tolls, That got nerfed. Fixed guard reactions to pebbles being thrown off different floors. Got it. High toll. Hunger and despair. Ill repute. In vino veritas. Into the underworld. Invaders. Doesn't look like anything else involved with what we're attempting to do here. Popinjay shoot. So it begins. Improve the food confiscation. Spoils of war. Striped Tonys. What was fixed here? Journal. Not mentioning why the player failed the quest. Fix the standard. Moving unnaturally. Fix the behavior of... Okay. Teeth in a bag. The best for last. Finger of God. Let's see here. Improve Godwin's behavior by the graves. Improve crime interaction between player and allies. Fix the stats of weapons for repair. Fix the broken dialogue and handing off horseshoes. Improve placement of targets. Oh, yeah. No, that's not improved. Improve placement of targets for the gun tutorial. How about added 2 more fucking shots as well? That would have been nice to know. Improve the crime interaction between... The fucking gall of these motherfuckers. Hang on a second. Hang on. I just saw it. I'm going back to it, and you guys can... That right there. Improved crime interactions between the player and allies. The motherfucker killed me for taking 5 groschen. How does that improve? Can you guys just imagine the headline? I want you to close your eyes for a minute. I want you to imagine the headline that someone was shot and murdered in the middle of the street in front of other allies because he stole a $5 bill. Improve the crime interaction? How about you punish me based on the crime that I did? As in, yes, I stole 5 groschen, but maybe a stern talking to. Let's start there instead of just pulling out your weapon and fucking murdering me. Improved crime interaction. Fucking made the crime interaction worse. That's bullshit. Improve the interaction between the player and other defenders. Bullshit. They just fucking stand around. We saw that one guy. He kept fucking firing arrows and the guy's like 3 feet away from him. So some more work to do here, Warhorse, with the finger of God. That is, until further notice, this is going to be called the butthole of God. Until you're worthy of the finger of God name, because those two just don't make fucking sense. Improve the interaction between players and defenders. The defenders are fucking idiots. He did warn you 3 times, though? I mean, semantics, okay? That doesn't matter. I still feel like going for the nuclear option, even after 3 times. Maybe didn't warrant a death. How about he starts without a weapon? I wouldn't have even minded if he just beat the shit out of me, knocked me out. But to draw your weapon, right? If we're talking to modern standards, that would be like, right, you got your billy club, you've got mace, you've got a taser, and then you've got your handgun, okay? All I'm saying is maybe let's start with the billy club, right? Beat the shit out of me. I get it. I was in the wrong. But don't just go straight for your gun and fucking headshot me. That's I feel like you're going to get more trouble than me. Took 5 and, yeah, going to pay a fine of 40? Exactly. It's extortion is what that is. I just sorted out a crime rink of extortion. And what did I get for it? I got fucking murdered. Bullshit. Knocking out Venza and bringing him to Lord Simine is now a valid option. Can I still knock him out anyway? King's Gambit rebounds the duel with Christopher. Made Vavak. Okay, that's all late game stuff. The Mouth of Hell. Peasants Revolt. The Spark. Prove the guard's routine. Whiskers action. Visual bug. Okay, the Storm. Ah, here it is, the Storm. Revise the debuff received from torturing, which we didn't take a debuff from torturing. We picked the right dialogue options to where that wasn't a problem. But it is good that they reworked that, because I did feel like it was a bit too harsh, especially on a run like mine, like where my stats already were like 7 and 8. If I got super badly tortured, then they were sitting at like 3s and I couldn't do shit. Remove Mika's open world dialogue from the Storm quest. Open world dialogue? Who's Mika? Is that the mid guy, the one in the middle who teaches you how to go? I didn't know he had an open world dialogue. Added healing items to stashes Atrosky after the duel with Istvan. Well, good thing we didn't take any damage. Improve the dialogue lighting. Remove Zishka's mace during the torture. I pointed that out so many times. If you remember when we were going, hang on a second. I literally said that so many fucking times. It made no sense. Let's see. I'm gonna go to my own fucking page here. And I'm gonna go to that torture scene because it is the funniest shit. You guys are gonna have to hear me in double. But I said it makes no sense of what is it being held up by, because it's literally just floating like on his fucking hip. Where are we at right now? Oh, no. It's the previous one. Hang on. I don't have any other better way to show this, so I have to just go to my own channel, but I literally point out how dumb that is. That him and only him holds on to his fucking... Where is it story-wise? Okay, so it's after this. Yes, right here. So never again will we see this. Let me unmute it.
But now the fun's
I'm gonna move my face.
I don't have all night to deal with you. I have two
There's
more guests
there's
to
past
attend to,
me
and I
looking
want
in
to
confusion. Look at that fucking mace. It's so weird.
While you can. Oh, I will. Don't you worry. I've had a couple of hard, nerve-wracking days. Wonderful, and you do. It'll be your turn soon. You think simple. What it, eh? You priest. As soon as we're done with the captain here, we'll turn. Game round 2. Excellent.
No, we're gonna try to protect Zishka.
You swine. Would you look at that? You've still got some fire in you. But don't worry, you'll get your turn. I said, leave him alone. He doesn't know anything.
I find it so weird that they let Zishka keep his mace. Oh god, now we're getting the backhand slaps. You know, this was a lot more fun when we were on the other side of these.
To start singing, Captain. Where are Jobst of Luxembourg?
Why does Zishka still have his mace on his hip? First off, how is it even there? He doesn't have a belt, so it's just strapped onto his underwear somehow. And then 2, they just didn't think to take that away from him. They're like, he's clearly not very good with this thing. We'll just let him keep it. Any minute now, his pants are going to fall down because the mace drags him down. So I'm glad they removed that, because I remember that being an issue. From day one, I was like, hang on a fucking second here. This makes no sense. So yeah, apparently they removed the mace during the torture scene. The bearded griff is better. Yeah, tell that to my work. They don't believe you. Improve the Sukdal foot traffic. Well, I mean, right now I have, I don't know, 3-day stubble. Can 3-day stubble griff be just as cool as bearded griff? I mean, come on now. You can't judge a man by his beard. Look, we even left you your base. I just find that even more disrespectful. That like they let him keep the mace, but they still tied him up so he can't even reach it if possible. It's like they're teasing him, you know? Like all you got to do is reach down and grab that mace, buddy. Okay, Wedding Crashers. Oh, Wedding Crashers right here. I bet you. Remove the option to attack NPCs during the wedding. That was it. There it is. But luckily, Warhorse, I found a fucking way around it. Found a way. You can still lockpick and watch them fucking patch 1.3. They're going to patch that one out as well. So don't do anything with this Warhorse. Okay? Yeah, exactly. The mask won't seal. Yep. So that was a fix the condition dialogue between Svatya and Vutek. I still think that's bullshit. We should have the option to punch everyone at that wedding. But it is what it is. Plus hundreds of other fixes and improvements not mentioned in detail. Well, this is a patch notes. How about we fucking mention them in detail? That'd be too much to ask on a patch notes. I guess it would be, because, I mean, look at this shit. This is all we just went through. Yep. Patch notes, patch notes, patch notes, patch notes, patch notes, patch notes. That's fucking ridiculous. All right. Yeah, Michael and George can attend the wedding now. I wonder what they're going to do there. Maybe they can do the Ode to Henry song instead of just the normal song that we hear for the entirety of that wedding. Bring a little bit of variety to that shit. Ooh. Well, I'd say a pretty successful one today. Not only did we get a new record, we learned some new stuff. We got an idea of what patch 1.2 is all about. It's actually patch 1.21 already, because they realized that patch 1.2 fucked some stuff up. So they did a hot fix in like 6 hours or something after that patch went live, which is pretty insane. We updated our speedrun strats. Successful day. As far as what is coming up this week, or what is coming up very soon, let's take a look here. For next weekend, I'm going to try, keyword on try, because I've got 3 videos right now I'm working on editing. I'm still working on that offline run, which should be out before the end of the month. Right now, the soft date that I have for it is March 28th. And as I mentioned, I'm also doing the testing for the hardcore. So I've got a lot of things on the fire. I'm going to try to go both Saturday and Sunday next week. Griff OnlyFans starts on Saturday. I can't really do an OnlyFans in the traditional sense, so maybe I'll start doing like weird shit, like, like hand reveals. So instead of stripping my body, I'm gonna start off with like gloves, and you guys can see my hands, right? Because again, I play on controller, so I'm just saying these things right here are the money makers. So maybe I'll start, showing off a bit more hands. You guys can do the the Griff OnlyFans. Start seeing some fingernail, pictures, some feet photos. I feel like it's just naturally. As soon as you go to OnlyFans, you gotta join Feet Finder, start showing off feet photos. So yeah, a lot of stuff to look forward to, guys. I hope you guys will subscribe and join. But no, so I'm gonna try to go Saturday, Sunday. By the way, Strat Gaming guys, what is going on? One like this where everything's normal. The second one. Only hands. I like this. Keep this going. Come on. We got to find other ways of making money. You know what I mean? I'm just saying YouTube's not cutting it. We got to start venturing out. If you guys know of any cryptocurrency that I can sell you guys, send it my way. I only have 2 conditions for it. It's got to be endorsed by who's that fucking idiot that just does any cryptocurrency whatsoever. He was under investigation. Dylan Dennis. So cryptocurrency that you guys know of endorsed by Dylan Dennis, send my way. I'm going to attempt to sell that. Usually any sort of rug pulls I'm really down for, so make sure to send those my way. I'm going to try to promote those as much as possible. We've got the Only Hands Hans Cape on meme coin. There we go. There we go. We're rolling here. We're rolling. I'm liking all this. NFTs, are those still a thing, or did those die off? Maybe I'll do like a Henry and Hans NFT. Dildo Dennis, he's gonna choke me out. Well, I mean, if he ever fought, but he doesn't. I'm just saying. Look, I saw him box Jake Paul or Logan Paul. I have a feeling as long as he doesn't wrap me up, because he is good at jiu-jitsu. But I'm just saying, as far as a fighter, an all-around fighter, I think I can have him. And I've got a few guns around here, so I think we got it. What's faster than a triangle choke? It's cocking the trigger. Perfect name for a dentist crypto coin. There we go. Okay, hang on. You know what? Let's make sure. I'm going to start putting in my copyright, not copyright claims. I'm going to start putting in my my stuff. That way, if anyone else comes up with it, we can copyright claim them. He did try that, and Logan stuffed his takedown. Pathetic. Especially in a boxing match. It wasn't even an MMA match. But the dude is like 2-0 in MMA fights, and I will give $1,000 if you can name either opponent without looking up on Wikipedia. He couldn't name the opponents. He was asked, who have you beaten in MMA? He couldn't fucking name them. That is pathetic, dude. The guy is ass cheeks. I mean, he has potential, but he's calling out like Kamaru Usman and like every single fighter to stay relevant who would all fucking demolish him. And then for those who haven't seen it, so he did CoffeeZilla. Like one time trolled him. He was doing an investigation. For those that don't know, CoffeeZilla does, I'm sure if you follow me, you probably know, but for those that don't, he does like these big investigations for like these scammers and crypto coins, and he does like legit investigations. Like he'll dig deep. Well, he did one on Dylan Dennis, and he literally sent him a contract for a fake meme coin that he came up with. He sent him a contract which literally had in the contract, like, this is a scam, this is not real, do not sell this. And Dylan just fucking virtually signed it, and he's like, yep, I'll do it. And he posted on his shit, promoting it. So that dude's a fucking clown. I can't do that, but so yeah, look for me to get into that trade very soon. I'll be selling all that. Yeah, back to the topic at hand. I'm going to try to stream both Saturday and Sunday next weekend. If that doesn't happen, we'll definitely try to stick to at least Sunday. And if I'm able to finish the run that I have offline, we're going to go back to that prior run that we had and pick that up in Kenberg. If not, maybe we can run through another speed run. If you have an interest in something else, like maybe we can also do like on a live stream, we can run back through that starter guide that I did, because like I said, quite a bit of the stuff that I did has gotten nerfed. So from what someone told me, that was it. I had to go back to that because something stuck out to me there. With the combat tutorial. Combat tutorial 1. Maybe I can't just put combat tutorial. Combat training, that was it. So added a check for weapons and armor if starting it was right after the combat tutorial. So I'm pretty sure in that starter guide that I did, I said that you could automatically, as soon as you pass combat training 1, no matter what your armor was or what weapon you had, you could just start it. Pretty sure that's gone. I'm pretty sure now they actually check if you're wearing good weapons or armor. They also check your health, and you would not be able to start it otherwise. So next Sunday, we can either do another speed run, try to buff our time a little bit more. If I'm all done with my offline run, we can go back to that prior one. Or if not, what I'll do is I'll basically, the same way I did for KCD 1, I'm going to do the starter's guide for KCD2 in real time like I did for the KCD1 that I did a while ago. Who discovered decent Gutenberg time skips. I've tried fooling around via the Argentum, couldn't skip pretty much anything. I have some ideas. I haven't messed around with it. I'm trying to get my time as low as possible in Trotsky first before worrying about Gutenberg, because Gutenberg has so many coals on the fire. And I feel like if I can perfect my time in Trotsky, it's going to make my time in Gutenberg easier, as opposed to get kind of good in Trotsky and then get kind of good in Gutenberg and just end up with a shitty time. I'd rather have my time in Trotsky under 2 hours if possible. Then I can really start focusing on each different section of Gutenberg. So the same way that we broke down Trotsky, which is, you have your prologue / tutorial. That has to be down pretty quick, which I think we were able to do in 15 minutes or 18 minutes if we didn't die that one time. So get that under 15 minutes. The second part is getting into the open world, getting over to Tachov, getting over to Samin, and getting over to the wedding. So I'd say up to the wedding is part number 2. Getting through the wedding and through Nabokov all the way to the Zishka fight is part number 3. And then Zishka fight, Nabokov Fortress, and forward is part number 4. So there's 4 clear stages of Trotsky that I would like to get as good as possible before even looking at Gutenberg. Then I would say in Gutenberg, if memory serves me correct, we've got the entry into Gutenberg, freeing Dry Devil, because remember, that fight is going to be hard. We're not going to be able to pass the speed check. So that fight is going to be quite difficult. Unless I can use my charisma clothing, which that might be a strat to try and scare off some of the guys. Because we do still have that from before. So that'll be something to look into. So freeing Dry Devil. Getting Dry Devil's band back together. I'm going to have to optimize that. Talking to Catherine, and then I'm going to have to look for the time skips within rescuing Hans Capon, because that involves running around a lot. Let's see, what's next from there? So rescue Hans. We've got the serving of Sigismund when we pretend to be the hired hand. Then we go back to Godwin, get attacked. That's when we have to save her brother. Then from there, it's Zishka, Sigismund's camp. I mean, you see what I mean? I'm going through, and there's more and more and more that get added. So let's focus on Trotsky first. And once we roll through Gutenberg, we'll have to find the time skips there in real time, because it's starting to make my head hurt just even thinking of all the different sections of Gutenberg to try to navigate and get a time skip. But honestly, when I say speedrun of KCD2, so hey, Baba Yaga, thank you for subscribing, right? If we actually look at games, like big games like this, right? So for example, this is probably what I'll be looking at right here. So one that comes to mind is something like that, right? A speed run of KCD2 is probably going to be in the 10 to 12 hour mark. Now, I could be wrong, but it's not going to be the hour or two, right, that KCD 1 was. It's gonna be somewhere in the 7 to 8 hour mark, because especially when you figure in hardcore mode. Like I said, I feel like a good time in hardcore mode with navigation and with all the debuffs and everything is gonna be somewhere in the 3 hour mark. And that's the first part, which is gonna be that's the faster part of this entire game. Once you get to Gutenberg and you have to like start navigating and start, where you can fuck up enemies can pretty much one-shot you, even with decent armor. That's what's going to push us out to the 6 to 7 to 8 hour plus regions. So when I say speed run, I just mean as fast as possible. It's not going to be 3 hours. It's not going to be even, 4 hours. I feel like it's going to be in this time range of a big game. I wonder what oh my goodness, Fresh Riggy. You were able to 100% fucking RDR2 in 24 hours? It's fucking insane. Yeah, so Fresh Riggy right there, right? 12 hours for KCD, or Red Dead Redemption 2, which this game was based a lot on, I feel is going to be in this realm. So, yeah. The, Gone is the... Like this here, an hour and 20 minutes with the load remove timer in normal mode, I don't think is going to happen. Did we have any more attempts? No one's even attempted it. Dude, I wish this game honestly had more attempts. That was part of the reason why I did the speed run for the first game, and I even said this. I was hoping to inspire more people to attempt at least to speed run the game. Not because it's the most fun way to play, but when you're in my case and you played it as much as I have, you have to look for new ways to try to beat the game. And I'm not a speedrunner per se, but I felt like it was an interesting challenge, so I took it on. So who knows? Maybe someone will still have a chance to beat this. Now the KCD1 has blown up in popularity. I honestly, I checked this to see if anyone's even attempted it and tried to beat it. And I'm hoping one day this gets beat. I really am. So anyone that takes on the challenge, you can go through here, the rules of what you're allowed, what's allowed within the category, and then Detonator, super chill guy. Reached out to him on Discord. Super easy to work with. Hopefully we can get some more attempts. And same thing, has anyone even attempted for KCD2? Or submitted. I mean, I guess I've attempted, but I want to see if there's been any submitted runs and what kind of realm they're looking at. Something tells me no. I'm going to go ahead out and say it. So glitchless, nothing. Any percent, nothing. Console, nothing. Yeah. Nothing. Let's see the rules. Let's make sure that we're staying. So console size except for max sys FPS are not allowed. All DLC must be disabled and otherwise not utilized in game as they're exclusively timed or paid. For full game runs, time starts on confirming new game and on ending credits. To use the load remover timer included in live split, get it here manually. So there is that. What about category rules or history? KCD2 was released, waiting for the next world record. It ain't gonna be me. Or maybe it will be. Who knows? Yeah. All right, y'all. I think I have babbled my nonsense for long enough. I hope everyone had a good week. I hope everyone has a following good week, this upcoming week. Time for the easiest world record ever. I know, right? Let me hang on a sec. Hang on. Just to be a fucking nuisance. An absolute nuisance. Because technically, you have to go through. So whenever you submit a speed run, and I'm not saying anyone do this. This is just me being a fucking idiot. They have to watch the entirety of the speed run to make sure that you're not exploiting in any sort of way. You're not doing any sort of cheats. You're not putting anything in. So whenever you submit a speed run, right, whether it's 10 hours, 2 hours, whatever, they have to watch through it to verify it. If I was to submit my 97.9 hour run, which I do have all recorded, right? This is the first ever play line that I have. And I have every single one of these hours as my speed run. Oh, they would fucking hate me. Like, this is the fastest time by far. Right? Until anyone is able to show me anything else, 97.9 hours is the world record, and you better watch through all of it because I cheat my ass off and you have to find out where it is. Oh, that would be such a dick move. I wonder if there's just a certain point where they just wouldn't accept it. So if it's a 97-hour run, they're like, dude, go fuck yourself. Or if you just submit like a 12-hour one with like a practice attempt, but don't even come anywhere close. It's just you like alchemy fucking crafting for 10 hours. Don't do any of that. That will be for dicks. But I'm just saying, as of right now, technically this 97-hour run would be the world record for speedrunning the game because it is the fastest submitted run that's ever been for KCD 2. So already I'm a world record holder, just so you know. Not to brag or anything, but got the fastest time recorded. Just a shade under 100 hours. There's no one, but it would be more like playthrough plus. I don't feel like playing 15 to 20 hours straight through. Fair enough. It takes a certain level of dedication. It definitely does, because you not only have to make sure that basically your entire day is clear, you have to make sure everything around you is doing well, because like, for example, right now my wife's at work. So it's just me in charge of the dog, right? So if I was to attempt to do like a world record time right now, right? And fucking the dog needs to go outside. Well, you can't pause the timer. You still have real world shit going on around you. You know, or if you, God forbid, you know, if you have kids and you have to watch over your kids and you're going for a world record and your wife's not home, it's like you can't pause it. That's not allowed. But there goes your world record, you know, run, because it's down to like milliseconds. So the slightest distraction of anything around you, honestly, for the true speedrunners out there, I've only ever done it for KCD 1, but for the true speedrunners out there, God fucking bless you guys. It is not easy. As I found on my multiple attempts, it takes a lot of patience, a lot of dedication. It might seem like it's just some bullshit and playing fast and playing the game and not the way it was meant to be played, but to do some of that stuff, it's not easy. And if you think it is, try it. Try it and you'll find out how fucking terrible it feels to get an hour to an hour and a half into a run and die. Your wife would kill you if you played 20 hours straight for a world record? Exactly. Mine would too. Mine would too. I feel like I'd have to wait until she's like out of town or something and then lie to her. Be like, yeah, I was very productive today. I definitely didn't just sit at my desk and play for 15 straight hours. Fend for yourself, 3-year-old. Just, look, if they're 3 years old, just leave them a bowl of water, leave some food, and then it's just survival of the fittest. If they can't figure out to eat and drink from the bowl, is that even a 3-year-old that you want to take care of? Just saying. I'm just kidding, by the way. That was all sarcasm. I have a feeling that's going to get clipped out and taken out of context. Like, look at this piece of shit saying to look after a 3-year-old. I don't have a 3-year-old, by the way, so this is just like taking care of 3-year-olds for dummies. In my opinion, if you just fill up their water bowl and, you know, poke holes in the box that you keep them in, theoretically, they'll make it 15 hours. You know, as long as the sound doesn't emanate out of the box, because that might make it on the stream and make you look like a bad parent. But I'm just saying, you know, it worked for some streamers out there. They locked their kids up in a basement. What was it? 8 passengers? Is that bitch still in jail for locking up her kids? Just give him an iPad, he'll be fine. Yeah, make sure to take off all the parental controls. That way he can really get into the deepness of YouTube. He'll be set for hours. Anthony, I'm not even going to say that on stream. If stuff wasn't taken out of context before, I'm not even saying it. But anyways, enough fun and games. I've got to go cook. Wife should be home any minute. Hope you guys had fun. If nothing else, hope you guys got something out of a strategy for going through and like picking up Lent or something, you know, to get through the beginning part of the quest line. I'll have to stop and think about what we want to stream next weekend. Like I said, it might either be that starter guide, but done live so you can follow along. It might be another speedrun attempt. I don't know. It's really going to depend on how this week goes at work, how this week goes with content creation, how this week goes with editing. So many things on the fire right now. It's hard to keep track. But when we get there, I will let you guys know. As I say, hope you guys have a good and blessed upcoming week. We will see you here next Sunday, possibly on Saturday as well. Same time, same place. And until then, you guys be good, be blessed, and we'll talk to you later. Bye, y'all.